been stronger. Get to our plan, but we're just ashamed. Start to wonder. Don't get on you. Don't get on things. Cause you don't get on you. Don't get on things. Don't get on you.
Aloha, this is Air Tiki 921 crew member Lisa Brightwell. As this is a shoeless flight to a barefoot destination, the crew will move through the aisles to collect all remaining footwear for immediate and permanent disposal. Thank you for your cooperation and for listening.
You have arrived at your destination. Welcome to paradise. This is the Tiki Man, and it is time for the show. Sit back and relax and have some fun with us. Jump in the YouTube chat and be a part of the show. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Your happy place, baby. Rise and shine. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. Let's get this day started off right, shall we? Here we go.
Well, now, friends, let me tell you about this cat that I once met. Smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one's swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Yeah! Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pinstripe suit and a big bad voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand. And no one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey-Hidey-Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Yeah!
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. The chocolate bar is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right by my side.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing this morning? Happy Mother's Day.
Yes, and may the force be with you.
That's
The
right.
force, not the fourth, because it's not the fourth anymore.
No, it's not the fourth. It's not the fourth. B-Dog in the house.
Good morning.
How you doing this morning?
I'm good. She's over here, in a galaxy far, far away.
I am. I'm always in a galaxy far, far away. Don't you know that?
B-Dog left his phone at home, so he's naked. He feels naked.
I do feel naked.
But I'm sharing.
Yeah, we got JBL Travel Group going to join us to talk about Costa Rica and a new Tiki Jane Almanac. You ready to go? Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey-Hidey-Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. Yeah, we all wanna know.
Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station. Coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay to the backyard in Valley Center, Kansas, and to all our friends at the Rockin' Woods Tiki Bar up in Canada. Verona Corona, our producer Monica, who is always listening, and Tom, who's always now running around the airport trying to get Moni some coffee.
Yes, that is true.
They are in the airport headed to Costa Rica.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to seeing you guys down there. And, of course, Verona Corona, she's going to be there. When is she going to arrive? On Wednesday?
She's coming with us on Wednesday.
Okay,
yeah.
That's right. I guess.
But Moni and Tom wanted, to spend a little time by themselves in Costa Rica.
Sure, yeah, why not?
Why not?
Sounds fun to me. So good morning to Tinkerbell and everybody up in Canada. The BAR in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the Bugga. The Pope shall be American. All right.
Pope Leo, yay!
Yeah, wait.
Cheers for Pope Leo.
Yeah. All right, let's start all over here. The BAR in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the Bodyguard and Ambassador Retreat.
Is the Bodyguard the Baga?
The Baga. The Pope shall be American. Yeah. Anyway.
Got a frog in your throat, cat's got your tongue.
I know, right? The Bodyguard, the ambassador of all great things, Michelle Myers, who is out there this morning. Good morning to you. And, of course, Tim, the Bodyguard, the man you never leave the country without, which I'm looking forward to having him down in Costa Rica, so everything will be okay. Good morning to you guys. Beers and Bones Patio in Harrison Bay, Tennessee, home of the Goldens. The golden girl with the good smelling hair. And Golden himself, the man with the golden skillet. All right.
And the bionic knees.
The golden cornbread.
And the
That's right.
bionic knees.
And the bionic knees. The man with the bionic knees and the golden cornbread. There we go. So good morning to you guys. The cabin up north, the Brap Shack and Deer Lodge in Old Forge, New York. Home away from home for Donna and Bob Cummings. Happy Sunday to you guys. Can't not wait to see you guys down in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Ocean Isle Beach, North Carolina, the Jinx Creek Retreat, home of Mo and the Mystery Man. The Mystery Man is not allowed to go on any trips with us. Be seen in public, wear a Tiki Man Radio shirt, even have a Tiki Man Radio sticker. All right, it's just the way it is. But we will see Mo down in Costa Rica because she's allowed to leave the house.
Yes, and we get to see our friend Lisa again.
Yes, Lisa is such a joy to be around, so looking forward to that. She must not hang around the Mystery Man much because, he's off by himself. But anyway, the Treetop Flowers Patio and Tiki Bar located over in Queen City, North Carolina, home of Marty and Angela Gentry, and cannot wait to see you guys down in Costa Rica. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're doing wonderful. Rick and Pat's Backyard Oasis in Williamsport, Maryland. That's Shy Patty and Rick, the One-Eyed Bandit. Good morning to you guys. Rick's got his show coming up this afternoon at 5 o'clock. Happy Mother's Day to Shy Patty. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers. Okay, let's get that out of the way. The northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio, that is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar up in Indiana. Home of Ed the Train Man, his beautiful wife Pat. Happy Mother's Day, Pat. And of course, all of the conductors and the grandkids. And, that's why the whole family is in the train business, because they got to have a way to get those kids around. So they got to have a big old caboose. So, and they're at some kind of festival today, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I forget the festival name.
It's probably on your text message. You can look at it and let us know where they're at.
Well, no, I've got two things going over here. So. Okay,
well, then three is not an option. All right. Okay.
Yeah. Three's not an option at this point.
Yeah, the Beachy Shell Hideaway in beautiful Key West. That is, of course, B-Man and Michelle in the Beachy Shell Studios down there. And that is where we hang our hat when we are in Key West. Happy Sunday to you guys. Hope you're doing wonderful. The Pond Front Patio in Ottawa. That is, of course, B-Dog and Lou. And the Legend Studio. That's where they do Tropical Country on Wednesday. So good morning and happy Mother's Day to Lou. The Southwest Florida Daddy-O Patio, the Seaside She Shed.
All right.
That, of course, is Beth Travers, the rock star, and Tropical Dave Signs. Good morning to you guys. I hope you're doing wonderful. The Comeback Tiki Hut up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on Sunday morning. You betcha. Shelley Forsythe and the crew. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing fabulous. The Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of our good friends David and Gina, rocking on the back porch of Tiki Man Radio. Happy Mother's Day there, Gina. Hope you're doing wonderful. The Tiki Balcony over in Sweden. Good afternoon to the Swedes and JoJo's Northeast Sea Shack in Medford, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston.
JoJo.
This is Tiki Man Radio. We are streaming live on the Camys Grammy live cam. If you're over there, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, once you subscribe, you can get into the chat and be a part of the show in about 30 minutes. So make sure you hit the like button. That helps us out tremendously. I imagine there's a lot of people out there doing a lot of Mother's Day festivities today. So as it always is on Mother's Day. But we wanted to make sure we got out here and did a show before we go to Costa Rica and get ready for that. So Joe Leo's going to be joining us around noon. JBL Travel Minute this week. It's going to be live Joe Minute. Ooh. Yeah, looking forward to that. You can follow us on all social media networks, and Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. And, of course, you can go over to TikiManRadio.com, and you can pull that up on your phone, stream the show right there live. And all of our shows are archived over on SoundCloud. If you sign up on SoundCloud, just make sure you do the free one. Don't pay for anything. There is a free version. That way you can listen to the SoundCloud. A lot of times we share those, of course. And, of course, they're archived over on the ones that are live on video are archived over on our YouTube channel. So
So,
All right, let's take care of our 10 o'clock sponsors right quick. Let's see here. Here we go. Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man is streaming live on the Camys Grammy Live Cam. Camys Grammy is the official sign company of Tiki Man Radio. If you're looking for a special sign for your event, your tiki bar, or just your backyard, or maybe you just want a flamingo in your backyard, reach out to Camys Grammy. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the banner for Camys Grammy. Camys Grammy Live Cam, the official live cam of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. Reif Rum is made with a sweet and smoky for the wise and the rebel. It's a rum that was created by and for everyone tired of the same old thing. For both the professional bohemians and the actual connoisseurs of good rum. It's for people who want to get out of their comfort zone. Unleash the rebel inside of you with Reif Rum, sweet and smoky for the wise. Reif Rum, the official rum of Tiki Man Radio. Tiki Man Radio is proud to have Lake Winnie as its sponsor for Jukebox Saturday and the weekly Almanac with Tiki Jane. Lake Winnipesaukee opened in 1925 and is Chattanooga's oldest amusement park, celebrating its 100th year. Since the park opened, it's expanded enormously, including the Soka Water Park and many other thrilling attractions, with rides and attractions for the entire family. Lake Winnipesaukee is recognized as one of America's top 10 family amusement parks of all ages. It's time to get you happy on with Lake Winnie and Tiki Man Radio. The park is now open for the 2025 season. Keep listening to Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, and visit Lake Winnie and get your happy on. You know, the biggest party of the year is the Tiki Bar Summer Party, and this year it's going to be on July the 12th, 2025, with musical guest Mark Mulch and his band from Nashville, with special appearance by Sam Rainwater and others to be determined. That's the 18th Tiki Bar Summer Party, July the 12th, 2025. Come on out and have a birthday bash with me. I'm not going to live forever, you know. Bring a plate, bring some beer, bring the Reif Rum, and have some fun. Right here at the old Tiki Bar in Harrison Bay.
Looking to buy or sell in Northwest Indiana? You better call Becky, 219-779-7215, or visit bettercallbeckyrealestate.com.
That's right. You better call Becky if you need some real estate up there. I love that.
I know that cracks me up. Like Better Call Saul.
Yeah. Anytime Better Call Saul is on, and you know, it's funny how that all came about, because you know those of you that have watched Breaking Bad knows that that was a character, and then they spun that off, and then they went back and did the prequel of Breaking Bad, which was really cool.
Better Call Saul.
Yeah, Better Call Saul. It's fantastic. All right, who we got out there today there, hippie chick?
All right, we've got, let's see, we got Donna and Bob Cummings saying good morning from Coyote Woods.
Good morning, guys. See you Wednesday.
Yeah, and we got Graham Andrews and Nicole saying happy Mother's Day to all of you.
That's right, and of course, Nicole is the Space Coast connection for commercial real estate.
That's right,
in
Nicole
Florida.
Reed.
Reach out to Nicole Reed and go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on her banner, and that'll take you right over there to where she's at with her phone number.
She's the boss.
She is the boss.
Yeah. And then we got Dan and Rachel Ware saying good morning, happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day.
To all of you beautiful moms out there in Tiki Land.
That's right. It just sounds better when I say it. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers.
I know. You're just a mess.
Yeah.
And then we've got Rick Martinez, your brother from another mother.
Morning,
and
brother.
he's saying happy Mom's Day to all.
Reif Rum extraordinaire, and he will be at the summer party, so
Very
you guys will get to meet him.
Yes, and then we've got the beautiful Sean Crawley's out there. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Good morning to you, sweetheart. Happy Mother's Day.
We got Michelle and Tim Myers are out there saying good morning. Happy Mother's Day to you, darling.
That's right.
I
Let's
see they left a note on the door to remember Tim's luggage.
Yeah. Remember your luggage.
Yeah, please take luggage. There are no Walmarts.
No. You know, you go in your drawers, I guess, everywhere.
Yeah.
And you know, what is that crazy show they had on running forever? I think it's still running. That Naked and Afraid.
Naked and Afraid.
Naked and Afraid.
Naked and Afraid in the Jungle.
That's right.
Yeah. And we got Z and G out there saying Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Good morning.
We
Good
got-
morning. Happy Sunday.
Jason Whitler's out there saying good morning.
Morning, Jason.
We got Mark Mulch is saying hello.
Good morning.
Good morning to Mark Mulch. And
Good.
Grace. Good morning, Grace.
Yes. Good morning to you guys. Happy Sunday to you.
And good morning to the Bahama Brad.
That's right.
And we've got Axie and little Ellie Faye.
That's right. Little Ellie down there.
Yeah.
Tiki Man Radio.
That's right.
There she is.
There we go. There we go.
And good morning to Lauren Davidson in the country of Panama.
Morning, brother.
Good morning, my friend.
Happy Sunday to you.
And good morning to Barry D. Jr.
Hey, Barry.
He's out there.
Morning, ma'am.
And Jennifer Warren Howell. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Jennifer. Happy Sunday to you.
And then we've got here Verona Corona is out there. Good morning, dear.
Yes. Good
I'll be
morning to
seeing
you.
you soon. Looking forward to it. Good morning to the rock star Beth Travers. She is out there.
Morning to you.
Good morning to Ada Longo,
Good morning.
Marty and Angela Gentry,
That's right. Happy Sunday to you.
Rick and Patty from Rick and Patty's Backyard Oasis. Rick the Stick, Shy Patty.
Yep.
Good morning.
Morning, guys.
Let's see. Good morning to the awesome Patty Campbell, the strong Patty Campbell.
Good morning, Patty and Tim. Man,
morning,
they've
you
been
guys.
busy ever since we saw them in Panama City. I got to talk to Tim this week.
Yeah, they
And,
did a great
And,
show. Great
yeah,
show.
They had a blast, and then they went and did another show, and they've been doing all kinds of stuff. So they've been really busy, which keeps Patty busy as well. So
Well, absolutely.
we'll talk more about that in the show. But good morning, guys.
Suzanne Govan. Good morning, darling.
Morning, Suzanne.
Good morning to you. And then let's see who we got here. We got, we have not mentioned, let me go to the top to bottom here. We got Maureen Benfield. Good
Hello,
morning,
Mo.
Good morning, Mo. Happy Sunday to you.
And Debbie Hass and Bill Hass. Good morning, you guys.
The Valley
Oh,
backyard.
they're coming to see us this
They
summer.
are. They're coming to the summer party.
Yes,
Oh, very
yes.
nice.
Very good. Then we've got, let's see, your lovely daughter, Julie Lynn Carswell. Good morning. Happy
Good
Mother's
morning.
Day to you.
Happy Mother's Day.
And the golden girl with the sweet smelling hair. She is out there saying
the golden as
Happy Mother's Day to all. And she will be taking care of sweet Katie May on our trip.
Yes.
And I'm so glad because I was worried about Golden and being crotchety with his knee, you know.
Yeah.
But I think everything's going to be just fine.
He's not old and crotchety.
Well, you know, it hurts, you know, but he actually, I've had report that he's actually been getting up and moving around, and
Well, he's experienced now.
he's
First time he didn't know what to expect. Should I take all the medication or not? That kind of thing. So now he knows to space it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I know when I talked to him, he said this one wasn't nearly as sore as the first one. So
Yeah, there
you go.
that's a big plus.
That is a
Yeah.
huge plus.
That's what some girls say about their second child. Nah, that wasn't bad.
No, that one just walked on out of there, you know. So-
First one sucks. The
Yeah.
second one, nah.
Yeah, it took about
Not
10
so
minutes, then we
much.
went to the Waffle House and got something to eat.
And no,
Anyway,
no kidding. This is funny for Mother's Day, and a little. I'm not going to be too graphic because I did not do OB nursing. I was in cardiac and emergency nursing, but I did do a few rotations, just for learning, purposes in OB. And I remember going in and this midwife that was with me that was taking me on the tour, and I'm going around to rounds with her, and so we go into this one room and she says, She goes, oh, this one's going to be no problem. This kid, she said she's already had 9 children. This one's going to walk right out of there. And sure enough,
Wow.
we walked in the room, and that kid just walked right on out of there and slid right almost off the table.
Oh, Lord.
By himself. But I was like, Lord have mercy.
For those of you that are having your breakfast right now, don't put any ketchup on your
Oh,
eggs.
please.
on.
That's natural. Yeah, no big deal.
That's where the doctor doesn't deliver. The doctor just catches.
Yeah. Doctor said,
Actually, there was no doctors in that room. There was a midwife and a bunch of nurses. And
yeah, the doctor's like, oh, I got time to go ahead and fill out my bill. That's great.
there you go.
I'm going to the golf course now.
I know. It was pretty wild. Pretty wild. And I don't think it was 9. I think she'd already had 5. But, there's a lot.
It's a lot.
It was a lot. Then we got Glenn Soika out there saying, good morning, Tiki crew. I had a great 10-day trip to the Keys for my 21st Key West Songwriters Festival. Good time. Still recuperating.
I've seen a lot of videos coming out of there.
Yeah,
Looks like they did have a great time.
Yeah, Mark Mulch went there too. Yeah.
Yeah, they have that every year, and it's funny because they keep moving the date around a little bit, but that's mostly, right out of Nashville.
Yeah.
So it's really cool.
And I have covered everybody. So
All right.
we are done.
Jax is out there this morning, so good morning to
Good morning,
Jax.
Jax.
And his lovely wife. Happy Mother's Day to her and all you mothers out there.
Oh, and Tim Myers just chimed in, the bodyguard. He says, good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Mother's Day. Can't
That's
wait
right.
to see all that are coming to Costa Rica.
Yeah, Joe's going to join us around noon today. We're going to get some last-minute instructions from him. Yesterday, I put out a little video of our cocktail arrival thing that we're doing and where to find it on the map. I even found a map of the resort and put it out there. That's also on YouTube if you need to look for it, or you can just take a screenshot of it and see it. Looks to me like it's all in the lobby area right there of the hotel, so it should be easy to find. And we have dinner that night as well.
Oh, and good morning to Gene Hendricks. He just popped in.
Good morning, Gene. Happy Sunday to you. If you guys haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button right quick. That helps us out tremendously and helps us to continue to do what we do here. It looks like we got about 24 of you watching and only 10 likes. All right, we're slacking this morning.
Oh, and good morning to Reese. She said, good morning, happy Mother's Day.
Well, there you go. Good morning. It sounds like we're all going to meet up in Atlanta on the same flight at some point. I don't even know the times, but I think it's around 10 o'clock. So that should be good. I got our Peachtree Pass.
Got our Peachtree Pass.
Yep.
What time are we rolling out of here? The crack of before dawn?
We'll figure it out. But,
I need the schedule now. I need the schedule.
yeah.
I need the schedule. I need to know what I'm getting into.
No, it'll be all right. Don't worry about it. What could possibly go wrong? So anyway, let's get this day started off right the island way with some positive vibes and have some fun. Happy Mother's Day to you, everybody. I hope you're doing wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us. Hit that like button on YouTube for us. Appreciate it.
Doctor, my eyes have seen the years and the slow parade of fears without crying. Now I want to understand. I have done all that I could to see the evil and the good without hiding. You must help me if you can. Doctor, my eyes, tell me what is wrong. Was I unwise to leave them open for so long? 'Cause I have wandered through this world, and as each moment has unfurled, I've been waiting to awaken from these dreams. People go just where they will. I never noticed them until I got this feeling that it's later than it seems. Doctor, my eyes, tell me what you see. I hear their cries. Just say if it's too late. under my eyes. They cannot see the sky. Is this the price for having learned how not to cry?
Life's got me buried, my friends, in responsibility. Out on the road night and day, barely making ends meet. Years have flown by, flown too quickly it seems. What happened to that guy living on those dreams? Had my share of the ups and downs, so why not me? Writing songs, chasing my tail around has become routine. Dreams have come and gone, it's a knee ticket life. It is what it is, time to slow down the ride. I'm coming up for air on an island near you. Don't want to see the news, check emails. I don't want nothing to do. How about I sleep all day and hang out all night? Beneath a palm tree or two. I'm coming up on an island near you. Molokai, baby Morea, don't matter much to me. Need a year or two staring at the deep blue sea. Hang out with Kenny down in St. John's. Another place I'd like to go, somewhere south of somewhere I wanna take my show. I'm coming up for air on an island near you. Don't wanna see the news, check emails. I don't want nothing to do. Lay around all day, hang out all night, beneath a palm tree or two. I'm coming up on an island near you. Island, always have a lot of fun. Spend a weekend there's just like a journey around the sun. You know it really don't matter. I'm gonna miss you, my friends, but I'm coming up for air. That's how the story ends. Enjoy the music while it's playing, folks. This just might be the last you see of me. Put on that Rob Mel CD, sit back and watch that sunset, 'cause I'm making plans. You know, the great escape.
Legs that reach to heaven, looking long and lean and tan. Stylish, so guy with your Mona Lisa smile. You know you rock my world, atomic girl, you know you're driving wild. Put on your bikini bottom and a little white tank top. Put on your blue bikini bottom, a little white tank top. And meet me on the foredeck, 'cause tonight we're gonna rock. And meet me on the foredeck, 'cause tonight we're gonna rock. And meet me on the foredeck, 'cause tonight we're gonna rock.
That's right. That is going out to Alan Jacks Bauer's beautiful wife. That's one of her favorite tunes, and of course, it's a hippie chick's favorite
It
tune as
is.
well.
I
Summit
love
Jam.
it.
So
Yeah, I love Sun. That's what you know. And me and the Golden Girl, we kept waiting while he was playing. You know, down in Panama City, we were like, "Is he gonna play it? Is he gonna play it?" He never played it.
He
And I was
never
like,
played
"God
it.
damn it!"
I kept
Yeah, 'cause
telling
we
you to
had to
go
go-
up there and tell him, and he would play it. You know.
I wanted to play Blue
And
Bikini
that's where the
Bottom.
fans in the crowd hold their sign up.
Blue Bikini Bottom.
Blue key, yeah.
Or just draw a blue bikini bottom.
Yeah, absolutely. So happy Mother's Day to Alan Jacks Bauer's beautiful wife. So
Yes.
and all you mothers out there. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing wonderful. I see Mo Cephas is out there.
Yeah.
Yes, Mo Cephas.
Yeah, where in the hell have you been?
Now listen, I
Did
gotta.
I hear she was in Panama City?
No.
What?
Somebody told me she was down in Panama City.
No.
Surely, to goodness, she didn't go to Panama City and didn't stop by and say hi. But anyway,
He may have been there at a different time.
let's see here, Mo. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while since we heard from you. I guess she lost her passwords to her phone and everything.
Yeah, I was wondering because I got a new. That's why I asked her. I said, "Hey, you know, is that a new account or a fake account?" And she said, "No, it's new." Because I was like, "Well, I went on and accepted it," and I was like, "Did I just accept a hacker?" You know,
Yeah.
you never know. So,
Yeah.
Never know.
You never know.
Yeah. So.
But I'm glad to know that.
Yeah, I'm glad you're okay. Wish we could have saw you in Panama City if you were down there. If you weren't, then just go ahead and lie to me about it. That'd be great. That'd make me feel a lot better. But I'm just kidding. So, anyway, all right. Let's see here. We got about almost 30 of you watching. 14 likes. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. That would help us out tremendously. Let's see here. We got the Almanac coming up. We got Joe Leo coming up at noon today. He will be live on the radio with us. In person and live and well, getting ready for Costa Rica. And just last minute things. I've got some, let's see here. I did put together that welcome schedule. And kind of tells you where there's a map here. Here are our events. The Welcome Cocktail Party, May the 15th, 2025. That's going to be at 5 p.m. at the Melody Bar, which is right here.
All right.
Right here. Yeah, right there. And then, of course, we have dinner that night, same day at 7:30 at La Foria Restaurant, which is also right there. So just across from where the thing is. So the cocktail arrival party there. All right, let's see here. And that's out on YouTube. I put it out on, for those of you that don't know, we do have the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise Facebook page. I've started, as we're getting closer, we're starting to put some things on there, and that's also where all the pictures will be. I wish you were going to be down in Costa Rica with us as well there, Mo Cephas. But go like that page. That's where we'll do daily updates, pictures, things of that nature, of course, on Tiki Man Radio as well. But you can go like that page, check it out. And we haven't made a decision about next year as of yet. It's been a little challenging this year. So this may very well be the last Escape to Paradise unless y'all get on board with it. So
we'll see.
We shall see. We got a couple of ideas about what we want to do. We threw out the Bahamas, and then we talked about, it'd be our 5th year. We haven't done a cruise. Maybe we do a cruise. And there is a cruise that goes to St. John, by the way.
Oh, hey now.
I was looking at it last night.
Hey now. Okay.
So, Golden
Okay.
Girl is out there. She might want to go to St. John, on the cruise.
Hey now, yeah.
So anyway, we'll talk a little bit more about that, but let's get to the Almanac for this week.
Hello, everyone. This is Tiki Jane, and it is time for this week's Almanac. Brought to you by Lake Winnie, Chattanooga's oldest amusement park. It's time to get your happy on. Since opening in 1924, Lake Winnie has expanded enormously, including the water park and many other thrilling attractions. With rides and attractions for the entire family, Lake Winnie is recognized as one of America's top 10 family amusement parks for all ages. It's time to get your happy on with Lake Winnie. Lake Winnie is also the sponsor for Jukebox Saturday mornings, where we take you back in time with that old beach music every Saturday. And now for this week's Almanac. On this day in 1997, IBM's chess-playing computer Deep Blue defeated Garry Kasparov in the last game of a 6-game match to claim a 3.5 to 2.5 victory. It won 2 games and had 3 draws. It marked the first time a current world champion had lost a match to a computer under tournament conditions. On this day, 1981, Jamaican reggae star Bob Marley died of cancer at age 36 from a melanoma that started under his big toenail in 1977. The first doctor that he consulted thought that the lesion on his toe was a soccer injury. After it began to look worse, Marley consulted another doctor who biopsied the spot and discovered that it was melanoma. In 1910, Glacier National Park was established in the Rocky Mountain wilderness of northwestern Montana. Conjoined twins Chang and Eng, who gained worldwide fame in the 19th century, were born in Meklong, Siam, Thailand, on this day, 1811. And now for some Tiki Man radio history. There are many memories and accomplishments over Tiki Man Radio's 10-plus years of radio. Here is just one. In 2018, actor Art Hall stopped by the live broadcast at the showcase in Key West to promote his latest movie about chasing the sun. The movie was about a small-time DJ who travels to Key West after his radio station was up for an award. Just like today, he didn't win either. That's your weekly Tiki Man Radio Almanac, brought to you by Lake Winnie, Chattanooga's oldest amusement park. It's time to get your happy on with Lake Winnie. I am Tiki Jane. See you on the radio.
Little Bob Marley there for you. Can't believe it's been that long since he's been gone.
Been a minute.
Been a minute. But I don't know if y'all caught that at the end of Tiki Jane, but she's talking about Bamboo Bob, who was the DJ who traveled to Key West because his radio station, his tropical radio station, had been nominated for an award at the Trop Rock Music Association, right?
And he didn't win either.
And just like today, he didn't win either. So there you go. I think the fix is in. But that's a whole nother story. We're not going to go down that road. But
no.
Anyway, so I talked to Tim Campbell this week, and we're giving him an out. This year, we're not going to do the SAC Awards. Those guys are just getting too busy, man. They're just getting too busy down there. They're going to be playing at the Key West Theater. They got all kinds of things going on, and I think he was like, oh, thank God.
You know, we always knew Tim was good.
Yeah.
But, you know, because we've got to see him play. But on that big stage down at the Rendezvous, I think he cemented himself as a headliner.
Yes.
Everybody knows now that he is an entertainer.
Yes, he is an entertainer.
Yes.
He's always been an entertainer. We've always known that.
We've always known it, but I think everybody else now has figured it out.
Yeah, so glad that these guys are having a lot of success and doing things well, and that's going to free them up to do a gig down at Margaritaville as well, and so it all worked out good. You know, if anybody understands the inner workings of a music festival, then Tim does. So, you know, it's just freeing them up with some more time. And it frees us up to do something different as well. You know, we're going to have Jim Azabel there this year.
Yeah, boy.
Rocking the stage. He's also going to be upstairs. I've started updating the schedule for, and before I go any further, I made a point to call Tim and talk to him about this because we love those guys dearly, and I didn't want them to think that we didn't want them or anything like that. We would love to have them, but sometimes you got to think beyond yourself a little bit and say, hey, you know, I know this is a strain on you guys, and you know, really, it's more about Patty. Poor Patty. You know, it's her Mother's Day present for Patty. She doesn't have to worry about all of that, you know, and coming up with the next clever award and all this stuff, you know. So, you know, they've done a fantastic job with that. And we love those guys dearly, and they're always part of the Tiki Man Radio family. So, yeah, I just felt like it was a good thing to help those guys. We'll miss it, but so we're able to do it. Too much fun, yeah, absolutely. And hopefully we'll still get to see you guys down there. I know it's crazy. And the funny thing is, we got to see him when he got, I think was he on AmericanAirlinesSucks.com, or was that Jack's? That was Jack's.
That was Jack's.
Right? Yeah. I think it was Delta that screwed Tim.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Patty, you can tell us, but I don't know who did theirs, but they lost their luggage, blah blah blah. I don't remember which airline, but you know, stuff happens.
Tim Myers like, yeah, I lost mine too.
Yeah, you just forgot yours.
But now I'm disappointed that I'll never win the award for never winning an award.
Well, you got to be present to win, you know. So
that's why I've never won.
You know,
I know. There you go. I know.
You know. Some people would say, we love you too. Thank you, Patty, and happy Mother's Day to everybody. All you mothers out there.
Absolutely.
But, you know, the...
she said that they were Delta.
Delta, yeah. But, you know, I was saying, you know, all that time we got to see them down in Panama City. They did not, we didn't get a chance to talk about it because we're just pulled in 17 different directions. There's always somebody coming by, and it's great. We always say, come by and say hi, be a part of the show. You know, get some pictures, get some stickers, buy a T-shirt, buy a hat, and thanks to all of our volunteers who helps us out tremendously with that show down there and makes it possible. And I guess I can announce that the dates have already been made for next year. So
for next year.
Yeah, for next year.
Nice.
You
Remember?
talking about Panama City?
Yes, Panama City.
Wow.
So does that mean you're going back?
Yes.
Okay.
11th
Yes.
year, here we come.
I was telling you this. It's so hard to talk to her when it's just her and her because she's got her ears locked into TikTok. You know, and it's a whole lot of this right here. I'm like, hey, can I say something? You know, and but anyway, so the dates. Let's see here. Jeff Brewer says, I can't believe I'm telling you this, but the dates for next year is April 23rd through the 26th.
Nice.
2026. And he says, I can't believe I'm saying this. And I'm like, are you going to be there? Yes, damn it.
Yes, damn it.
Yes, damn it. I'm going to be there. I'm like,
if
okay.
you're going to be there, we're going to be there. But when they're not there,
yeah.
if him and Freeman aren't there.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. You know, if Freeman, something happens and we're pulling out, man, I'm just telling you, we just can't haul all that stuff down there anymore. We're older now. I mean, that'd be our
And now you
11th
got the
year.
XKG 9000 tent.
Yeah.
We can't lift that. I mean, can you imagine? Well, we can. We can do anything.
We can do anything. You're learning. I love that.
We
yeah.
can do anything.
I just hope they patch some holes on the trailer, because if not, that equipment's going to fall right through.
I'll take that old holy trailer any day, you know.
That's a pretty good old trailer.
You know, when he's like, you know, I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to use this trailer. I'm like, it's great, man. It's perfect. We'll just cover the hole with something. It's okay.
We'll bring plywood.
Put a plywood thing over it, yeah.
Well, I definitely will get some of those sheets for us, and then we'll just put that on the trailer.
There you go.
And
problem solved.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Donna Cummins, yes, we will be going to Panama City next year. All right. Yeah, you guys have never been, and for those of you that I'm telling you, it was this close.
It was pretty close.
I was telling everybody where we were going to call it, and we're going to call it at 10. You know, it's kind of human nature to, you know, I write a lot about chapters of your life in 5-year increments, and so that's 2 chapters, right? So when does the next chapter start, and where do we go, and all that kind of stuff. But I got to tell you, it's as best as it's ever been.
Julie said she's going to put in for getting off on that. I think that's what you meant, Julie, right?
Yeah.
And so, anyway, that would be awesome.
Well, I was telling her, I'm like, this is it. She's like, I'll never be able to see it. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I mean, I've been doing it for 10 years. You know, where have you been? You know, so
She's got the same problem you do.
Yeah, I know.
We got a whole year to plan it.
But you get to cut. See, B-Dog
It's the only event we get to come to.
He gets to go, you know.
Yep.
The man that can't do anything, make sure that he's in Panama City. So
you got that right.
I save my 3 personal days every year to make sure
for
I'm
that.
there.
So anyway, we will go to rendezvous no matter what. Whether you're there or not, we're going. Okay, fine. Glad we're going to be able to be there with you, Mo.
Yeah.
So a lot of good things, and so yeah.
Why am I looking there? It's right here too.
I don't know.
I feel like we need to go on a cruise. I was really trying to get the.
Well, you've never been on one.
Yeah, I've never been on one, and I felt like that we needed to go to Malta, right?
Absolutely,
but the cruise. You know how much a cruise is to Malta?
How
through
much?
Joe?
How much?
Like 10-15 grand.
Woo-wee.
Wow.
So.
Look at Uncle Alex. He's back now. He's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah,
whatever.
Okay. No, drop in the bucket.
Yeah. So.
Sure.
I'll just sell some lumber and I'll get it. That'll be right.
Yeah. Yeah. So we still need to try to plan a trip to Malta.
Yes, we do.
And maybe in September or something like that, because I want to get out there and pick out where I'm going to be living at. And, which bar I'm going to be working at part-time.
Yeah. Well, me too. Me too. I'll have to be slinging drinks right along with you.
Here's my resume. I'll see you in a few years,
Yeah.
okay? Don't
I
let that happen
have
to the
to
bar.
practice my skills on,
Yeah.
swirling and pouring wine and,
Yeah. Yeah. So,
slicing up some cheese and bread.
but I was looking at the cruises on the JBL Travel Group website last night, and I saw St. John. So maybe that's something that we can do. I'd like to kind of, pick a place that we haven't been to or whatever,
Man, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
But we'll
Now,
see.
I know Golden Girl wants to go to St. John and stay, which I do too, but
Well, we can just drop her off.
drop her off.
Yeah, we just drop her off. It'd be fine. But we got to go.
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go see it. We gotta go see it.
Listen, we all need a picture at the Soggy Dollar Bar, okay?
Oh my gosh!
We need to be there.
Yeah,
This needs to
I know
happen.
we watch it on the cameras here.
Yeah.
We gotta be there.
All right, let's take care of our 11 o'clock sponsors. Are you looking for signs for your backyard oasis? Maybe for your tiki bar, or maybe you just want a pink flamingo in your yard. Well, let me tell you about Camys Grammys. That's what they do. Camys Grammys is just a beachy flamingo-loving girl from Wisconsin who's landlocked in Missouri and crazy about signs. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Camys Grammys logo and reach out to her. They custom fit signs to your order, made right here in the USA. That's Camys Grammys. Everybody needs a pink flamingo in their yard.
If you're thinking of investing in commercial property in Florida or moving your business to Florida, check out the Space Coast. The Space Coast is home to globally recognized companies in aviation, aerospace, electronics, and communications. At JM Real Estate, we have seen the Space Coast grow and develop. We know what is happening and know this is an exciting time for our area. The time is now for you to explore the Space Coast of Florida and start investing. Contact JM Real Estate and launch your commercial real estate investment on the Space Coast. Call us at 321-242-2882 or visit jmrealestate.com to learn more.
Alan Jacks Bowers in Mudcut South Studio is now Alan Jacks Bowers and MFG Records, all together under one roof. Jacks has worked with the best in the business all over the world, and if you're looking to take your music to the next level, you need to reach out to Jacks today. MFG Records, which is music for grown-up, and Alan Jacks Bowers, together at last. Reach out to Jacks today at alanjacksbowers.com and take your music to the next level. Are you looking to get away to your secret paradise? Are you looking to come to Chattanooga? You've heard me talk about the beautiful city that I grew up in and the surrounding area here in Harrison Bay. Well, Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway is your secret hideaway. Just a mile and a half from the Tiki Bar, and our good friends the Goldens will take good care of you. It's safe, it's secure, and it's Tiki Man approved. When you use the code word Tiki Man, you get 20% off. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the link for Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway and schedule your secret getaway right here in Harrison Bay. That's Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you.
Palm trees swaying, the sand and the beach and you. Listening to the waves, spending the day just us two. Beach chairs out, a blanket and a towel for you and me. Well, there's no doubt that's what it's all about by the sea. The water's blue, a picnic for two, the sun is out. A drink in our hands, our toes in the sand, there's no doubt. There's no better way to get away, the stress is gone. Just sitting here playing this old guitar beach song. swaying, the sand and the beach and you. Listening to the waves, spending the day, just us two. Beach chairs out, a blanket and a towel for you and me. There's no doubt, that's what it's all about by the sea. The sun is sinking slowly in the west. We'll go home, tomorrow we'll be back again. Our chairs in the sand, a drink in our hand, you and me. I hear in the waves, soaking up the rays by the sea. I hear in the waves, soaking up the rays, you and me.
Hey everybody, this is Maddie Beck hanging out here at Tiki Man Radio, escaping the white cold north of Michigan, trying to get some warmth while I'm down here. Just gonna hang out and have some fun and see what could possibly go wrong.
A pretty face, but hey, what can I say? Times they change. My therapist showed me a picture of a beach, said, what do you see there? All I saw was coconuts and a pretty derriere. I love the backside of paradise. Give me a cooler full of beer and a pretty girl that wants to hold me tight. I'm in no hurry, back down on mine, falling behind. 'Cause nothing beats the view of you and the backside of paradise. Now you won't find me in a suite at the Ritz. Give me a hammock in the sweet sunshine, that's as good as it gets. Take it from me, one beach bum to another. I just appreciate the finer things in life that I have discovered. I love the backside of paradise. Give me a cooler full of beer and a pretty girl that wants to hold me tight. I'm in no hurry, no I don't mind falling behind. 'Cause nothing beats the view of you and the backside of paradise. They say that the view is best at the top, but I say the bottom is hot, hot, hot. Let me tell you, it's hot, hot, hot. I love the backside of paradise. Give me a cooler full of beer and a pretty girl that wants to hold me tight. I'm in no hurry, no I don't mind falling behind. Nothing beats the view of you on the backside of paradise. Oh, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it now, shake it for me, baby. Come on, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it for me, baby. Oh yeah, now that's what we're talking about. Give me a little cha-cha-cha now.
Shout out to the Costa Carolina Parrot Head Club, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Having a great day here in Panama City Beach.
When I'm in the arms of the man I love, that's just not my style. 'Cause I'm a jazz freak, a red-blooded jazz freak. That's what gets to me. Soft music with a sweet melody. Ooh, I'm a jazz freak, a red-blooded jazz freak. Music whenever I wanna reach my peak. Ladies and gentlemen, the soulful sound of Simi Putnam. But when I'm in the arms of the man I love, that's just not my style. 'Cause I'm a jazz freak, a red-blooded jazz freak. That's what gets to me. Soft music with a sweet melody. Ooh, I'm a jazz freak, a red-blooded jazz freak.
Debbie Dobbins, the little Jukebox Saturday music there for you. And you can check that out every Saturday from midnight to noon. One of our most popular shows out there. People listen to it all over the world, and they love that old music, that old beach music, shagging music, as we like to say. And complete with old commercials, Paul Harvey, Schultz, Foghorn Leghorn, you name it, it's out there. So check it out, Jukebox Saturday. Get some positivity in your life on a Saturday. Just get up, cut it on. If you're cleaning the house, or you're just having some coffee, or making some pancakes, some banana pancakes, or whatever, cut it on and get in the mood. Right? That's what you're supposed to do. So
yeah.
So it looks like we got some takers there for the. Now I don't know if there's an all adults cruise. As far as I know, all adults is Virgin Island.
Well, Michelle's already on it. Virgin Cruise Line.
Not Virgin Island.
Virgin Cruise Line.
We're not going there. Virgin Cruise.
Donna Cummings is out there saying, "Okay, those on Delta 1898 party at the gate bar."
Yes. Now y'all have to be easy on me. I've been dry.
He has not drank a drop.
Lightweight.
I'm telling you, not a drop since January. He didn't even drink a drop in Panama City.
I'm so proud of you.
I know that's really
an accomplishment.
It's a huge accomplishment. So
I only did it because everybody said it couldn't be done.
Yeah. I know. He's like, hold my beer.
Hold your beer and watch this.
Hold your beer.
Yeah, but and I hate that, right? Because to me, an all-inclusive resort is kind of like going to a buffet, right?
It is.
Like if you only eat just one plate at the buffet, you're cheating yourself out of money.
Yeah, but you can't force all that into your system.
Yeah.
You just can't. You can't force all that in your system.
Yeah. There is like the Family Guy. You must go now. After 24 hours at the buffet, you must leave.
Well, they said it's all I could eat.
Oh, me. But anyway.
Now he'll do what he wants to do, Michelle. That's, whatever he feels like it. And that's cool.
That's kind of what I do anyway.
Me too. I do whatever I feel like. So that's cool.
But, who knows? I gotta get down there, and it's been a while. So, what could possibly go wrong, right?
That's right.
But I'll tell you one of the things I did do also. I've been doing a lot of things. I cut out bread. And I got to tell you, man, bread, just not eating bread makes you feel so much better.
Oh, I know. Bread will wreck you.
That's my next goal, is to cut that out.
Man,
bread will wreck you. I mean, it tastes amazing. There is no doubt. Yeah. Everybody loves it.
Well, and everywhere you go, they're like, you want some bread? You want some bread? You want bread? Yeah, we're going to bring you a big old thing of bread.
We're going to bring you a whole loaf of bread before you eat your dinner.
Yeah.
And you're like, what?
Yeah, what the hell?
I mean, oh my God. Yeah, bread will wreck you.
We went, Longhorn.
Yeah.
And she's like, you really need to try this bread. You really need this. Is really good. She's like, she's got it all over her face and in her hair and everything. And I was like, I'm good. I'm good.
Dan wears this. Just watch me force it. That's right, buddy. That's right.
I'll find room in my toes.
But bread has been another one that through this whole process. And everybody's like, well, what are you doing? Are you doing something? I'm like, I'm just saying no to a lot of things.
Yeah.
And there's no diet, there's like program or some pill or anything like that.
Nope.
You can never underestimate the word no. And, and it drives me crazy sometimes when people, get themselves into situations or whatever. And I'm like, why do you do that? Why do you do that to yourself? Just say no. And that's a powerful thing, not only for yourself, it's mainly for you. Because even when you say no to other people and you're worried about how they're going to react, or you're worried about their feelings or whatever, I promise you, they're going to do what they're going to do.
Yeah, and you don't care.
They're going to find somebody else to do whatever it is they're trying to talk you into do for them. Now, we all got to help people out. We all have to do, it's always good to give back to charity and do things like that, and we do that. We do that all year long. We do that in Panama City. We help raise money. We donate our time to the club so they can raise money for the Ark. They're not having to take money out of the till to pay us. They do take care of our hotels and stuff, but that's part of the deal. Same thing down in the Keys. You know, we've raised a lot of money for different charities over the years down there, even before the showcase, when I was doing shoes for kids and stuff for the pit stop parties and all that stuff. You know, I've always felt like that you should be doing some kind of charity throughout the year. We went plogging.
I love plogging.
It's been a minute since we've done that. We need to make a point to do plogging this year.
Yeah.
But you know, it's and plogging, just for those of you that don't know, that's where you go around and pick up 10 billion cigarette butts.
Yeah.
Do that enough times, and you're like, man, I gotta quit smoking.
Yeah, and you did.
You know,
And you did.
But you know, you just got to do what you got to do, and I write about this all the time. You've got to, and in my new book that's going to be coming out hopefully around the summer party, you know, let's do me first. It's all about that. It's a clever little title, and everybody thinks it's got some kind of other meaning or whatever, but it's about putting yourself first. It's okay. All right, if you've done everything you're supposed to do, and you've raised your kids, and you've done a great job, you know, and there is no award for being a parent, especially if you start out young. You're going to do everything wrong.
I know that's right, because I certainly did. I know you certainly did.
Yeah, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. The kids don't come out and say, okay, here's your new kid, here's the owner's manual and the instructions. Right. You know,
and what are you supposed to do when this happens?
And if you're fortunate enough to have people in your life to help you, you know, do these things or whatever, then that's a great thing. But it's not always the case. And sooner or later, you're going to be stuck there by yourself handling all these things, and you're going to make the right decisions, and you're going to make some bad decisions, and you're going to do things right, and guess what? You're going to learn from it. So just, again, learn the word no. It's the first word you're taught. No.
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 Don't stick that screwdriver in that light socket. All right, go ahead.
All right. See what happens. My little brother did. He's like,
yeah. Yeah. Well, you ain't gonna do that again, are you?
We had the little things coming out his hair.
All right, so we got Joe Leo coming up at noon. He's going to join us. We're going to talk about Costa Rica, and we're so excited. And if you're just joining us, I did have the welcome schedule out there, so you can see the map of the resort, an all-inclusive resort. Kind of glad we're going back to the Hotel Riu. They always take really good care of us, and they have the best food as far as I'm concerned. We do have 2 events that day, so make sure you check it out. And that's also on the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise Facebook page. Make sure you like that. That's where we'll put updates, kind of have a single place to go. And that way you got something to look forward to and have some fun.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. We got some newbies this year. I got Kevin and Angel's going to be down there.
Yes, Kevin and Angel.
Yeah, Marty and Angela Gentry's going to be down there.
Yeah, they're newbies to our little
our producer, Monica.
Yeah.
And vacuum cleaner Tom. Those are new.
Yeah.
It seems like Verona went to Jamaica with us.
Verona went to Jamaica.
Yeah.
And I was so thankful for it, because that was a rough time for me. As much as I love Jamaica, that was 3 days after my mom died.
Yes.
So I was very grateful to have her with me, and we did some really cool things. You know, we went to Bob Marley's place. That was amazing. We went to see the Duns River Falls. That was amazing. Verona, if you recall, we even sat in the chapel there, and Captain Crazy all of a sudden became the Rastafarian pastor.
Yeah.
And he was talking to us, and I swear he was talking directly to me that day. It was crazy. You know, that's how it is when you're in church.
Yep.
You know, so.
Yeah.
So anyway, we had a wonderful time.
when the preacher says, "Are you living right?"
No, it ain't like that with the it ain't like that with the Rastafarians.
No, I'm just messing with you.
They're much different and very cool, and I loved it. I loved it. Yes, it was. It was very emotional. Let's see, but we had an awesome time, and yeah, she hasn't been back with us on our Escape to Paradise since. This will be her second one for being with us. Yeah.
What is Theresa saying?
Theresa wanted to know about. Well, before she wanted to know what plogging was.
Yeah.
And it's not just picking up cigarette butts. It is
It's basically cleaning up the island.
It is, but it's kind of like exercising, walking, and picking up and cleaning up at the same time. That's what plogging is.
Well, it's all about cleaning up Mallory Square. It's all about cleaning up Key West. It's all about picking up the trash from all the tourists.
Just the term in general is about exercising and cleaning up at the same time. Let's see.
Luggage Me Mo says.
Luggage.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else we got? Oh, let's see. Theresa said, I don't know how to get rid of that. Oh, there we go. Just click on it. Let's see. Why does Costa Rica resort map look like
Trogdor?
Trogdor.
I have no clue what that means.
What does that mean?
I'm sure it is from. Honey, is that from? I can't.
Is it from a movie?
I don't know what she's talking about.
I can't say. I can't spit it out my tongue, but I'm kind of a nerd that way too. Yeah, help me out, Betty. Help me out. Trogdor. That's not from Lord of the Rings. I think that's from the other one. What's the other one? Tell me what it was.
Yeah, let's.
Now you got me going.
Let's see here. We'll pause the music. Trogdor.
Trogdor.
I don't know. All I see is the P bar is down here.
Is that from Game of Thrones?
Beach is over here.
I think she's talking more about the country than the resort.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Okay, I'm not sure. She'll have to.
Betty, I don't
tell
know
us.
what you're talking about. So, but anyway.
Yes. Michelle Myers. Yeah, and for those of you that have went on every one of them, whoops. There we go. Hold on a minute. There we go.
We're back.
I fade to black.
I've done that a couple times.
Yeah. For those of you that have went every year, I think Michelle, Tim, Flaz, Larissa are part of the original group. We've had some. Verona's been a couple times. Who else?
Mo's been.
Donna and Bob Cummings been a couple of times. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, so for those of you that have been every year, yes, it's a small group, but thank you so much for that.
And let's see now, Ed and Pat didn't go to Jamaica, but they did go to Mexico.
Yep.
And they didn't go to.
And they're not going this year. And they're not even coming to the summer party. They don't even love us anymore.
Yes, they do. Trogdor, the Burminator. Early.
We're going to sell his cooler.
Internet meme. Okay. So, see, I missed that one entirely.
What is it?
I was like, wait a minute. That's not.
Is that when you. I guess when you bring up the map
like,
of the resort, it does kind of look like a person if you look at it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's amazing what you guys look at. Let's see here.
Yeah, so you got the circle's the head. The two things, there's the arms. It looks like a stick guy.
Okay, I get it now. I see that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, there you go.
There we go. It's a stick figure.
All right. Well,
I didn't recognize until she mentioned that, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So.
That's funny.
Well, thank you for that. Let's see here. Luggage Me In Mo says, listen, if y'all haven't liked the video yet, please hit the like button. That helps us out a lot. It really does. It helps YouTube to decide when they're going to throw our video up there for new people to follow. So
hitting that algorithm.
Yeah, it helps us out tremendously. I didn't do Jamaica. Yeah, Mo didn't do Jamaica. But she's been on every one since, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Lisa's there. Good morning, Lisa. Looking forward to seeing you too.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast. She's a breath of sunshine. So we're looking forward to it. And like I said, Joe's going to join us at noon. We're just going to talk about, last minute things, things you need to bring, kind of the layout, don't forget your sunscreen, that kind of thing. We've covered all this before in JBL Travel Minutes, but, right before a trip, it's always good to have our organizer there. Yeah. And, who's going to pick us up at the airport? Are they going to have the Tiki Man Radio sign hanging up there, Tiki Man! Right here.
Tiki Man!
Yes.
Bring lots of stickers. I'll put them in my bag.
Yeah, we need to make sure we do that. It's going to be a blast. Yes, good morning and happy Mother's Day to all, Lisa says.
Yeah. Talking about other countries, Callie McCool commented on there that their next show for Surf's Up is going to be New Zealand music.
All right.
Yeah, there you go, New Zealand.
That's on my bucket list too. I want to go everywhere, but yeah, New Zealand's been on my bucket list. I think they filmed parts of Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit town. I think that was in New Zealand.
Interesting.
Yeah, the Hobbit thing.
I've never seen one of the Lord of the Rings. Never seen it. So.
Yeah, I think they filmed. If I remember right, I might be wrong, but I think they filmed that in New Zealand.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. At some point in time or another, I want to go to Fiji.
I would love to go to Fiji.
That would be great. So many places I want to go before the ride is over.
Me too.
Let's see here. This one artist that I can never find in here.
Don't you hate it when you can't find what you're looking for?
There it is. There's Tablet.
Oh, the last Mission Impossible was filmed there.
Yes, that's right, Callie. I remember that because we really liked that movie, and yeah, I kind of was off of Tom Cruise for a while, but that was really good. It was really good.
Yes, Hobbit Town is in New Zealand.
That's right. It's a tourist attraction. Yeah. Cool. And I feel like I recall Joe saying that too. When he was talking about the destination travel for movies and books and stuff. I think he said that too. But
yeah. Virgin Voyages is 18 and older. Yeah, I think that's the only adults only cruise. Now, the cool thing about the Escape to Paradise is we do it in May before hurricane season. That's very important.
Yes.
And so a lot of kids shouldn't be there. They should be in school.
Well, school is different all around the world.
I know that.
Yeah, school is different all around the world.
I understand that. I mean, we're going to have the one kid from wherever,
It's not just one.
Like we got out in January. What the hell?
No.
How are you going to learn anything? How are you going to learn anything? You get out of school in January.
Listen.
There's kids that never get a summer break. They go year round.
That's right. Amen to that.
There you go. That's the other side of that coin is the kids, also go year round. The point of the matter is you should have less at that point in time in May.
That's right.
Well, from the United States.
Just go with it.
All right, fine.
Okay, damn. How many times we got to debate this?
Yeah, yes.
Can you concede that there should be less kids there than in July?
Yes.
Okay, that's my point. Lord have mercy. All right, so we'll play the song that kind of got it all started here. Beautiful tune right here called Costa Rica.
Lo nuestro se ha secado lentamente bajo el sol de todo un año. Fue largo terminarlo, pero ya estamos llegando al otro lado. Ahora si me dejas, quiero que al final crucemos una puerta más. aquella que nos lleve a un lugar donde el pasado no nos duela. Vayámonos de viaje lejos por una última vez para encontrarnos sin recuerdos, sin nada que perder. Te espero en Costa Rica. Te espero en Costa Rica. Lo nuestro se ha apagado tristemente a la sombra de un largo invierno. Tratamos de evitarlo, hicimos todo, pero nada tuvo efecto. Cariño, si me dejas, quiero que al final crucemos solo un puente más. Aquel que desemboque en un país donde el futuro no nos pesa. Vayámonos de viaje lejos por una última vez para agarrarnos sin complejos, sin nada que esconder. Te espero en Costa Rica. Te espero en Costa Rica. Vamos a soltar nuestro amor debajo de la luna que todo lo alumbra. Vamos a soltar nuestro amor en esta despedida, en esta despedida, es nuestra despedida. Vámonos, te espero en Costa Rica. Te espero en Costa Rica. Casémonos en Costa Rica por un rato de mentira y finjamos que es perfecta nuestra vida. Por un rato, porque no, al final me queda tu ciudadanía. Y eso no está tan mal, me queda tu ciudadanía. Seamos realistas, siempre será mucho más fuerte que la mía.
Hey, this is Bill and Debbie Haas with The Backyard in Valley Center, Kansas, and you're listening to Tiki Man Radio.
What could possibly go wrong?
Hey, where are you going to go on vacation? I'm going to go down to that cool little Pura Vidaville town, Costa Rica. Chewing on ceviche, watching the surf break, and all of the monkeys just hanging around. That's you. Sipping on sangria, pura vida amiga, hitting on the new girl who just got into town. And the tide rolls in, tide rolls out, and it's rolling back again. And I'm singing, welcome my friends to Pura Vidaville. Population smile 365, and every day it gets a little better. It's colder beer under warmer weather, and you're welcome to stay the rest of the day or the rest of your life. Tired of my bones freezing, I can't find the reasons to live in a place that's cold as hell. No, no. Now I sip on peepers, sunny Costa Rica, singing songs on the beach with the sun going down, yeah. And the tide rolls in and the tide rolls out, and it's rolling back again, and I'm singing, welcome my friends to Puerto Vitaville. Population smile 365. It's so safe they don't have an army. It certainly makes for a better party, and you're welcome to stay the rest of the day or the rest of your life. Kicking back on my old cheese lounge with a couple cold imperials, yeah. Now welcome my friends to Puerto Vitaville. Population smile 365. And every day it gets a little better. It's colder beer under warmer weather, and you're welcome to stay the rest of the day or the rest of your mis amigos. Bienvenidos Puerto Vitaville. Population smile 365. And every day it gets a little better. It's colder beer under warmer weather, and you're welcome to stay the rest of the day or the rest of your life. Rest of your life. Welcome to stay the rest of the day or the rest of your life.
Hey, you found me. This is the Tiki Man, Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Playing the best trop rock sprinkled in with some old-time rock and roll, blues, and jazz. Okay, back to the music now.
Everybody's telling me about their getaway. I wanna see these places they always rent and rate. Need my own vacation, a place I can't get loose. Drink too much and sleep all day, a place to lose my blues. The rum is sweeter down in Costa Rica. Sounds so good to me. They're smoking marijuana out in Tijuana. Hey, now pass it to me. You can make a mistake with a girl from Jamaica. Hey, now I believe the rum is sweeter down in Costa Rica. Sounds so good to me. Then I thought about where would I go? Maybe to the Outer Banks or maybe Mexico. Then I thought, how about Key West? Everywhere I go, I put my liver to the test. The rum is sweeter down in Costa Rica. Sounds so good to me. They're smoking marijuana, baby, do you wanna? Hey, girl, pass it to me. You can make a mistake with a girl from Jamaica. Hey, now I believe the rum is sweeter down in Costa Rica. Sounds so good to me. Now I'm sitting at home by myself. Put my vacation plans up on the shelf. Put on some music and make myself a drink. Wonder what my friends all will think. Why they're shooting tequila or sipping sangria, kissing, hugging, smoking, drinking. I'm at home and I'm thinking the rum is sweeter down in Costa Rica. sounds so good to me. Hey, toking marijuana out in Tijuana. Hey, now pass it to me. Hey, drinking rum and cola down in Pensacola. Hey, now I believe the rum is sweeter down in Costa Rica. Sounds so good to me. Sounds so good to me. Sounds so good to me. Sounds so good to me.
It's Ryan Hearn right there. The rum is sweeter in Costa Rica, but the real question is who is smuggling the Reif Rum to Costa Rica?
Who's smuggling the Reif?
Who is going to do it?
No.
Okay.
See, you go to another country, you have to partake in the local tradition.
No, we need.
Yeah, you do.
We need somebody to smuggle a bottle of Reif Rum
Don't
to
do
Costa
it.
Don't
Don't do it, folks.
What
Don't
could
do
possibly
it.
go
A lot.
TSA take it.
Yeah, a lot. A lot. Don't do it.
I have a plan for it.
Yeah, don't do it.
So, somebody, come on now.
Don't do it.
This is a time where you don't say no.
That's where you just say, what could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? That's right.
It's like when Danny Lynn used to make me go into the restroom. Hey, go into the bathroom and get that poster. I'll put it in your purse.
So
It
my
was
dad,
bad, yeah.
I was bad. That's back when it's getting stuff on the walls here in the chocolate bar, But they're just gonna throw them away anyway. A lot of times you could ask the manager and they'd give you the poster or whatever. But my dad was notorious for steak knives.
Steak knives.
Yes.
Steak knives.
He loved the steak knives.
He'd be sitting there with
Here,
an
put
empty
this in
plate.
your
I
purse.
need a to-go box.
Texas Roadhouse has the best steak knives.
Oh yeah, where were we at the other day? And you said, "Oh my God, my daddy would have loved this knife."
Longhorn.
Oh, it was a Longhorn. Yeah, he said, "Oh,
Daddy would have loved this.
Daddy would have loved this knife." Yeah.
His favorite, there used to be a restaurant here on Gun Barrel years ago, probably before your time, B-Dog. It's called Hops.
Yeah, never heard of it.
And they made their own beer and had great steak and all that stuff, and always packed, but they had the best steak knives. After he passed away, we found a few of them in the kitchen there.
Don't
throw them away. I'll take those.
I have to watch whenever we go out. Laura's brothers, they like the glasses.
Oh, my goodness.
no.
When you get the night ones with the nice logo and everything on them, you gotta watch them. They'll walk out with a mug or something.
Oh my God.
Well, you could buy a beer at Hops
Right.
with their beer and get a glass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which was kind of cool.
That's usually what we ended up doing. I'd buy it.
But anyway, so Joe Leo's going to join us here in about 10 minutes.
All right.
Hopefully everything will go as planned. Let's see here. Let me go over here. And it looks like everything is the way it should be. What could possibly go wrong? But
I agree, Callie, with your statement there, darling.
What do you say?
He said, rum does strange things to my bowels. And he said, sugar cane-based alcohol tears me up. I'm like, buddy, don't I know it? Yeah, don't I know it?
Well,
that's why I don't partake. But listen,
we had a little bit of rum. We had just a drop left over from Panama City.
I've had a sip or two, and that really is good rum. And so everybody loves it, and I know why, because it does taste fantastic.
Oh, it is fantastic. Reif Rum is the best rum I've ever had. Okay, and I've had some rum, so.
Yeah, you've had a lot.
I've had a lot of Reif Rum.
Yeah,
oh man, it's still got sand on it from Panama City.
There you go.
Listen,
that's a good bottle right there. When you can rub the bottom of it and it has sand on the bottom of it, now that is a good bottle of rum.
Yeah.
Now that would be a good selling point right there. You can smell the ocean.
Smell the ocean, feel the sand.
My hydro, whatever those things are called. What are those things? Hydro flask or whatever they are. Anyway, it fell over out of my chair in Panama City and sand went all the way up the straw.
Oh my!
And it took me forever, and it's still got sand in it because when you raise and lower the straw, you can hear it grinding. You know,
Yeah.
and I've run it through the wash and everything.
It takes me about a week to get all the sand out of everything. I have to bring it in here, put it on the pool table, take it out one by one, get the shop vac, get all the sand out of every little crack and crevice. And
I know I took the car to the car wash, vacuuming it out. You know, it looks, you go, okay, I think I got everything. Then you rub your hand across the carpet and more sand just pops up.
It just
out of
pops
the
up.
crevices. Like, all right, let me get the sweeper again.
yeah, it's a good problem to have.
It is.
It is. Hey, we should call Maddie and see how she does the detailing of that.
Yeah.
John Beck's daughter.
Yeah, hopefully she'll come back to the summer party.
I hope she does.
Yeah. That'd be great. Ah, man, I'm so looking forward to it because, you know, it's how it fell this year. We come back, we got a couple days, and it's a 3-day weekend with Memorial Day weekend.
Nice.
So, you know, that's a good stretch of time off right there. That's going to be
really is.
It's going to be great. It's going to be fan-freaking-tastic.
Well, we'll be thinking about you.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Because you guys will be traveling on Wednesday, you said?
Yes.
Oh, right.
We get to Costa Rica 1-ish. 1 or 2, somewhere around in there. Let's see here. Let me just look it up.
Now, are they on the same time zone as we are?
I have no idea.
No, I would say not.
Okay.
I think they're
I
on
didn't
like
know what
Central Time.
Central Time? I didn't know how many hours was off or...
I think it's just 1 hour.
Y'all all got smartphones. You can probably look it up and see. Let's see here.
Well, let me just do that.
Let's see here. Probably Michelle Myers is probably all over it by now. If I had to guess. Flight information.
2 hours behind.
Oh, 2 hours.
2 hours
Oh, that's
behind.
going to really mess me up.
Wow. You know, that 1 hour Central Time messes me up.
That's going to
2
really
hours?
mess me
So
up.
it's like 3 o'clock our time. So, yeah.
Ooh-wee.
So, yeah, we arrive in Costa Rica at 12:01, which would be 3 o'clock normal body temperature.
Normal body temperature time.
Wednesday, we don't leave till 1. We don't get home till 7.
So that makes sense, Michelle. They're on Central Time, but they don't. We're the only ones that do the daylight savings.
Okay, so yeah.
So there ends up being 2 hours
So
behind.
you get there at noon, so it'll be 2 p.m. here, 12 there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Flying out of Atlanta, got the Peachtree Pass, and I love that, man. I'll just drive right down there. It's just about a half a mile off the interstate. Get in there, you got a covered place to park. You just tell them you're there. They come pick you up, take you straight to the front part of the international airport. Walk right in. We got our international passes now. We don't have to.
Yes, we do.
We don't have to. Mingle with the riffraff any longer, and go right on in. So, should be fun.
Should be good. Should be good.
Yeah, and for those of you that haven't got your real ID, it's probably somebody like Alex.
No, Alex has his real ID.
You know,
Blue hasn't got hers yet.
What the hell? I don't understand that. I don't understand. It's been going on for 20 years. How do you not renew your license?
She hasn't had her. It hasn't been due yet. So
in 20 years, I don't believe that.
the real ID hasn't been out 20 years.
It has.
It has, actually.
It
yeah,
has.
it's been out 20 years.
It was announced when George W. Bush was president.
That it actually has, but they have not enforced it. They kept
haven't
putting it
enforced
off.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and then it was going to be enforced in 2020. That was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But then they had to
you
put
renew your
that off.
license, what, 7, 10 years?
8 years here.
Okay.
So they had to put it off again because of the pandemic.
She's getting hers done. Her license expires this year, so she's getting it done.
Well, all right. It's about time.
Well, that blew my whole segment into that. Like, because they were, the deadline was what, the 8th?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
and people are lined up around the block.
And
I'm
I was like,
what the hell?
Well, have they not got license done in 20 years?
Because if you flew over the last 5 years, there's big signs everywhere. You know, real ID, real ID.
When we flew to Key West, didn't need it, so.
No, it wasn't enforced.
No, it wasn't enforced, but it really has been a thing since 20 years ago. Yeah, no joke.
Yeah, I mean, there's been plenty of times to do this.
We're talking to the people that drive everywhere we go. You know?
I know.
Gosh,
we drive everywhere.
I just don't understand it, but
well, to be fair, B-Dog, it wasn't even on my radar till like I don't know, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So, you know, I didn't even pay any attention to it, but I at least got it back.
Don't say when we lived in Ohio, there was never ever any talk of it there.
Yeah.
I'm serious. There was not.
Yeah, there was. It's nationwide. It's flying inside the United States, and Ohio was not part. Don't tell anybody in Ohio.
I'm just saying it was not a thing.
You're right,
because you
B-Dog.
were flying.
It wasn't a thing
unless you were flying.
Unless you were flying.
Yeah.
And then that became I know. Oh, Lord.
So now, if you don't have it, then they take you off to the side. You'll probably still get to fly.
If you have,
but they're going to fingerprint you and do all this other stuff over here, and you're going to hold up your flight. But
no, but if you have a passport, you're good.
Yeah. With the exception of Lou, okay. Everybody else is just being lazy at this point. Okay, this is not Lou, but this is just everybody else just being lazy at it because you really. It's just a simple thing, you know. You just go and what? Hey. What was he saying?
I don't know.
He acts like I can hear him. All right, let's see if Joe is in there, and then
Purpose. He said if he didn't have a purpose.
Yeah.
If you didn't have a purpose,
you wouldn't get one.
Which is all the more reason to get it. So when you have a purpose, you don't have to worry about it. Okay.
B-Man
There's two ways that it's just being lazy, and I'll tell you why it's being lazy. Because if you don't have a purpose, and you have the time, you just go get it knocked out. You know, like anything else you got to do, renew your tag, whatever. But they made it so easy for people to renew their license in the mail now. People are just lazy.
You can do it online too.
People are just lazy, so they just don't go in. They don't want to go. They ignore that like the plague, you know. And I don't blame them.
B-Man says the rubber glove treatment.
Yeah, you'll get the rubber glove treatment now. All right, let's see here. Let me go over here and see if we can get Joe in here, Mr. Joe Leo. And
all right, let's see him.
Let's see here. Let me check that right quick and see if it's going to pop up. Is it popped up on the screen yet? Can y'all see on your screen, on your YouTube screen?
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay. All right. Hold on just a second. Let's see here. Should pop up now.
Mm-hmm. It's a little bit of delay, but we got black screen right at the moment, so it should be cool.
Yeah, it'll pop up here in just a second. Let's see if we can get Joe Leo, the man, the legend himself, in here. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good morning, Joe.
Yeah,
man.
There it is.
Yeah, man. We are so excited to get down to Costa Rica, and we you know, it's I can't tell you it's come at a great time, but I was talking about the real ID, and I know you've mentioned it I don't know how many times during the JBL Travel Minute, right? You know, while Lou's probably sitting there listening to it on Wednesday, talking about the real ID and why this is important. Can you tell everybody why it's so important?
So, first of all, it's from 2005, okay? So now what year are we in? 2025?
I know, it's crazy.
20 years later.
With the exception of Ohio. They didn't tell anybody in Ohio, okay?
No. So the lines at Motor Vehicle on May 7th here in New Jersey were unbelievable. People were rushing and rushing. And I went live on my Facebook channel that morning and said, don't kill yourself. If you have a passport, you don't need to have it.
Right.
You can travel anywhere with your passport. So
Well, don't get me started on passports because people are just like, I never needed one, so I never got one, but I'm leaving next week. Well, that's not going to work.
That's not going to work. No, I don't know. I get it all the time. People call me up. They go, "Oh, my passport expired 6 months ago. You think I'll have it in time for my trip next month?" What are you talking about? You know.
And I know you probably can feel what I'm talking about, right? You know, when it comes to this Real ID thing, because it just drives me crazy because I don't know how many times people have heard it, talked about it, or in our case, you know, how many times we've mentioned things like, now make sure you do X, Y, Z, and then they wait till the last minute. It's just human nature.
Oh, absolutely. It's crazy. I you know, we've done a couple of travel minutes about it. I've done it live on my channels. I've done emails to my people on my mailing list. Don't forget, blah blah blah. But don't go crazy. If your license is not expiring, you don't have to rush as long as you have a passport. So
yeah,
I'm flying down. I'm leaving for Florida tomorrow morning, and I don't have a Real ID. My license doesn't expire for another 2 years, but I have a passport. So
you got a passport.
That's it.
Yeah, you got a backup plan with a passport, so that's okay. Right. But yeah, I mean, if you know, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't fly outside of the country or whatever. But that brings us to us. That's something we do, and we're so excited to get down there. I put together a little map over the weekend of where the cocktail thing is. I tried to. You know, when people are going to still come up to me and say, I don't know where this is.
That'll be me. I mean, one of them. Where the hell are we, Danny? I don't know where we are.
It looks like everything's in the lobby area there, you know, of the resort. So it should be easy to find.
Yep. Yeah, so we're all set. And she got back to me. It worked out nice because she did the cocktail party at 5 o'clock, and everybody should be arriving at the resort between 11:15 and 1 o'clock. So we're all going to be there around the same time tomorrow, Wednesday.
Okay.
Yep, and then we have the cocktail party at 5, and then dinner at 7:30.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I haven't. A lot of people have been talking about the weather down there. It doesn't seem like it's going to be as hot as some of the places we went to.
Well, I mean, it's a tropical rainforest.
Yeah, it's going to be hot.
It's
going to be hot.
It's either going to be nice or it's going to be really freaking humid.
Yeah. Well, you're right. Yeah. I mean, the hippie chick.
You know, what are we going to do if it's humid?
We're going to
go at the P bar.
I'm going to be at the P bar. It doesn't really matter, you know, because it's got a little roof over it. It doesn't matter to me. I mean,
exactly.
When we were in Dominican Republic, it rained like crazy. One of the days we were all around the pool, the P bar, like it wasn't nothing, you know. So we're wet anyway. It don't matter.
Now, are you off your non-drinking thing?
I am still on it. So a lot of people said it couldn't be done. I went to Panama City with 850 drunk parrot heads, including everybody in my tent, and I didn't drink a drop. So I've been doing it. Now, you said you were going to wait till Costa Rica. How'd that go?
I did not have it. I have not had a drink since Christmas.
Wow.
But on my birthday, when I was on the cruise on my birthday.
Yeah.
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 Happy birthday.
While we were on the cruise on my birthday, I did have a scotch that night. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. So how'd that work out for you? Did it?
I'm down 52 pounds.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, I've definitely lost a little bit of weight, but I'll tell you the other thing I did at the same time was quit bread. And
so did I.
Yeah.
So did I.
And I just feel better. I feel better not having bread. You know, I could, you know, a lot of people, you know, about 3 weeks ago or whatever, I was in a grumpy mood or whatever, and we were sitting out on the deck having coffee, and I'm like, it's all bullshit, okay? It's all BS. All right, this thing of not drinking, you're not going to lose 40, 50 pounds or whatever, you know, it's all BS or whatever. But you feel better, and you start, it takes a little time. Everybody's a little different, so it's not going to happen overnight. Yeah.
Now, B-Dog was my inspiration, you know. He lost half a person, so
yeah.
I said, I got to do this. I can't be the only chubby guy around. But yeah, no, I cut out bread and pasta, and I was never a cake and cookie eater. I go to the gym every day at 6:30 now in the morning.
Oh wow!
So
Well,
I've
good.
been doing that since Christmas. I'm not running like B-dogs. I don't run.
Yeah, I'm not doing any of that.
Unless I'm being chased by the cops, I'm not running.
Yeah, exactly.
I have friends that are recovering from knee surgeries as we speak. I'm not running. Okay, I'm not doing that. So I love to walk though. I love to go walking, but
yeah, I love walking. Yeah.
All right. So we get there, and they'll pick us up at the airport, correct?
Right. So I know Marty Gentry emailed me yesterday that he didn't know where the pickup was. So if anybody that's listening did not get your travel documents that I sent out, call me and let me know, and I'll try to get them out to you today. But if you don't get to me, when you get to the airport, you're looking for Amstar. That's the guy. Those are the people we always use.
Yeah.
Just go up to the Amstar person, tell them what hotel you're going to and your name. They'll get you on a bus and they'll get you over there.
Okay. Good deal.
That's all you got to do.
And so this is the same group of people we always use, like you said, right? And
I remember Amstar. They're great.
Yeah, Amstar they're great, and they're also the people that you use for any kind of excursions. Like I told you guys a few years ago, don't trust the people on the beaches. These guys are licensed, and they're in every country. They're all over the world.
Yeah.
They're great people, and you'll meet with them. The day after you arrive, you'll meet with them. They'll show you what excursions they have going on, but the most important part is they're going to confirm your flight home and tell you what time to be in the lobby the day you're leaving. So
correct.
You got to make sure you do that. So
yeah, it's very important. Touch base with those guys. Give them your information. They get it all lined up. It's a smooth process if you do your part. If you don't get your real ID and you have no passport, then you may have a glove treatment at the airport. But you know what? You chose that route. So, Anyway.
Well, the only person that has problem at the airport is Flaz and Larice. So.
Well, I don't care what airport they go in, they're going to have problems, okay? And they're going to get pulled aside.
They're not there today?
No, they're not here today.
No, they'll be there.
They'll be down in Costa Rica, but no matter where they're gonna, no matter what airport, no matter what country we're in, they're gonna have a problem at the airport. Trust me. So
crazy.
Anyway, so we're excited about this. I don't know if you caught the early part of the show, but we were talking about you and I have kind of bounced off the idea maybe this is the last year. We got to get participation. We got to do this. We got to have a large group to go to make this thing work. But we haven't done a cruise. And I was looking on your website last night at maybe something like St. John, and maybe doing a cruise, and then maybe that'd be the 5th year. It's just kind of human nature in my head to do things in 5-year increments.
So the cruises don't stop in St. John; they stop in St. Thomas.
Okay.
And then there are ferries there that you can take over to St. John.
Okay.
Depending on how long they're going to be in port. So if we're getting in port at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you're going to be there for the duration of the day, there's plenty of time to go over there, do that, and come back. We've done that in the past. It just again depends on the cruise.
Right.
If you're sailing out of Florida, you really have a lot of options on what to do.
Right.
And you're probably looking at the same thing, anywhere between $3,000 and $4,000 for 2 people with all your drinks, all your meals, your specialty dining, your prepaid gratuities. Everything is included in that. All you got to do is get there.
Yeah.
When we do them out of Florida, we go down the night before. We have a pre-night party at the hotel, and then I get a bus take us over to the port. And when it's done, we get a bus take us back to the airports. It's not a hard thing to do. It's actually logistically easier than doing an all-inclusive resort. For me, anyway. This is a lot more work than a cruise is. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, are there cruises that go out of Tampa?
Oh yeah.
Yes, you got Tampa
all the time.
You got Tampa. You got Galveston, Texas, New York, New Jersey, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. That's about it in the United States. There's some others, but those are the main ones. But there are some cruises out of Tampa.
Okay. Yeah, because there's really inexpensive flights out of Chattanooga to Tampa, and Fort Lauderdale and all that stuff, and actually you can drive from here to Tampa pretty quick, But that's something to consider. Maybe And I'm not saying St. John is the way to go. And would we have time to even go on that excursion over to St. John?
I would have to look at the actual sailing and take a look at the times we're in port. So what happens a lot of times is, if it's a port-intensive cruise, they're going to spend the whole day there, yes. If it's not port-intensive, they're going to be there at 8 o'clock, say in the morning, but they're going to leave by 1. So in that case, you don't have the time to do it.
Right.
But I can look at that and see.
Okay.
Once I can look at May of next year and say, okay, this is what's available, and if you want to do St. John, this is included. And St. Thomas is gorgeous too. I mean,
yeah.
No, I haven't been to either one of them.
Yeah, St. Thomas is
sounds great to me.
Normally, when we go to St. Thomas, we'll take a bus from the ship over to Megan's Bay and hang out there all day. It's just absolutely gorgeous. They have a bar there and a restaurant there. We'll just hang out on the beach all day, and then we'll go back to the ship, before dinner time.
Now, can you do the 5 to 7 day, 6-day cruise, or does it have to be 10 days?
No. The average is going to be 7 days.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't know anything about cruises. I defer to you. Every time somebody says, "Hey, I'm going to go on a cruise," I'm like, "You need to call Joe. You need to call Joe." But never been on a cruise. And considering you're one of our major sponsors and we've done this Escape to Paradise, I think it would be silly for us not to do a cruise before we call it quits, or who knows, maybe we get enough people and we decide to do something else,
Yeah, no. Whatever you want to do. I mean, listen, we can do just about anything. I think a cruise is a great idea. I know Michelle has cruised before. I know that Patty and Rick have cruised before, so they're familiar with cruising.
I have twice. So before I knew Danny, so
there was nothing before me.
Well, that's right, but in my past life,
it's just a blur. It was just a blur.
Yeah.
Well, I always say it was BS before Sue.
That's right. There you go.
BS before Sue. I like that.
There you go.
Well, and Sue's not going to be down in Costa Rica, but we're going to miss her dearly. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually on location right now. I'm at her mom's house. Her mom's finally home from the hospital.
Oh, okay.
Thank goodness.
Well, thank goodness.
We had a live-in here for a while, and the live-in left yesterday, so we all came over this morning for breakfast, and I brought my computer here so I could be on the porch, but no, she's not going to come. I'm actually flying down to Miami tomorrow morning. I have a meeting down there on Monday and Tuesday, and I'm flying from Miami out to Costa Rica to meet you guys. I'll be leaving on Sunday to come home because I have a meeting in Fort Lauderdale on Monday, and then I'm flying back to Jersey. So I tried to, since she wasn't coming, I tried to kill 2 birds with 1 stone and get instead of making another trip down there when I got back. So I put everything together.
Well, it ain't easy being you, but it is what it is.
Well, somebody's got to do it.
That's right. Well, for people that we always got to think about these videos. Somebody may be looking at this 10 years from now, right? So tell people about JBL Travel Group right quick, so they get a we all know obviously, but somebody that stumbles across this video or whatever may not.
All right, so JBL Travel Group is a full-service travel agent. We specialize in cruises and all-inclusive resorts for destination weddings, honeymoons, group travel, which is our biggest thing, and of course, if you want to go to Europe, we can do that too. I'll let you in on a little bit of insider information, and Danny and I have talked about this before, but one of the reasons I'm flying down to Miami is we are going to be taking over the Cruise Planners franchise on the East Coast. So we will be we'll be Cruise Planners JBL Travel Group. The exciting stuff, and I'll share that with you once it's all done, but the exciting stuff about this is everything will be done. We have unbelievable AI, and everybody will have an app, an interactive app. So if you're on vacation, you're in Costa Rica, and you need me, you have an interactive AI app. You can contact me.
Love it.
If I'm not there, you're going to get somebody in our corporate office. These guys are the largest travel franchise in the world, and they approached me because one of the franchises on the East Coast was going under. Somebody bought it, and so I'm basically taking it over for nothing, and I'm going to include it, make a part of JBL. But be a lot more coming about that. You'll start to see some changes in some of my advertising, but will still be JBL Travel Group, but part of the Cruise Planners franchise. But a lot of good stuff coming up with that.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Joe.
and congratulations on that. And, we talked about this, I don't know, 4-6 months ago or whatever. And I actually asked you about the other day, whatever happened with that, and that's really cool that that's happening. And it's just better, it's a natural step, I think, too, to kind of do something like that. Because this is your life now, whether you like it or not. This is your life.
It's true, and these guys who approach me, which is unheard of, they see the kind of volume that we do, and I've met them. I was just on the Norwegian Aqua, which is a brand new ship. It was in New York for 2 days. It was docked for 2 days, and I was invited as one of the travel agents to be on board for those 2 days. And the president of Cruise Planners was there, and she said, "Joe, we want you to come to our cocktail party tonight." Now, I'm not even with you guys yet.
Yeah.
And here they are. They wanted me there, and she's introducing me to all the people from all over the country. This is Joe. Blah, blah, blah. This is what his business does. So they know I'm bringing something into the organization. But in return, what they're going to do for us as far as technology is concerned and the ways to run our business, I mean, they handle our entire website for us. I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Oh, wow.
That's fantastic.
They handle, and they update it with live. It's updated automatically with live pricing every day.
Man, that alone is worth the whole deal. I'm telling you, as a man that
yes, because he has to do all the
website
and you do too right now.
Yeah,
but
I do it all.
So does Danny. So it's like, wow, that is amazing.
The scheduling, social media, all that. I mean, it's time consuming. So just to have somebody to do that.
Now I can spend more time building the business than having to worry about all this behind-the-scenes stuff.
Yeah.
That the website goes down, I got to go figure out what happened. How come somebody's message didn't come through? It's just,
Yes. Yes.
So
I told Hippie Chick the other day, I said, when I win the lottery, the first thing I'm going to do is hire a tech support guy. A real one.
A real one.
Like, here, go take care of that. Hey, I bought a new computer. Set this up for me. God, that'd be great.
When I win the lottery, I'm going to hire somebody to run the travel agency.
You go actually do something. Yeah.
That's right. Well, man, I just want to say thank you for 4 years of this Escape to Paradise. It's been a dream that you and I kind of came up with during the pandemic. And it's funny, I always kind of refer back to the pandemic about different things. People did things different and they chose to do different things or whatever, but that was one of them. I mean, at that moment in time, people didn't know what the future was, and I was planning like it was going to be the best future in the world, and I want to do things different, and we had time to do it, and so it's really turned out great. We've had a lot of great memories and shared a lot of fun times in these different countries. It's done exactly the way you and I laid it out, and you've made it a pleasure to be a part of.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. I haven't seen you in a year.
I know. What the hell?
I know. What the hell is that shit?
No.
I know. I mean,
crazy.
I'd love to get you down to Key West sometime during the Songwriters Festival. It'd blow your mind.
I would love to get down there, and it always winds up being around the same time as our annual convention. I'm usually in Fort Lauderdale while you're in Key West. But
that's right.
Try to work that out, and I definitely want to get out to a summer party. It just winds up being right in the middle of the Jukebox Legends heavy concert series in the parks.
I know. Well, you did. Yeah, you did.
I made it that 1 year.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
I'll get there.
Well, buddy, we can't wait to see you. When do you get into Costa Rica?
I'll be there Wednesday morning. My flight comes in like 11:45.
Okay, fantastic.
Now, there's a time difference. Is there a time difference with Costa Rica? 2 hours.
2 hours earlier there.
Okay, 2 hours earlier.
2 hours earlier there. Yep.
Yeah.
So,
it kind of screws you.
your flight home is gonna, when you look at the times of your flight home, it's gonna like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
You know, it's only a 3-hour flight, but it's gonna seem like a long because it's 2 hours later here. So.
Right.
I'm one of those heavy sleepers. I just go right to sleep on a plane, especially on a plane. Once the engine is rolling, man, I go right to sleep. A lot of times I'm asleep before the plane takes off. So.
He is.
Are you kidding me?
No, he's
me.
not kidding. He'll be snoring. I'll have to poke him so I can go to the bathroom. Like, hey, dude, wake up.
I have to be awake because if something happens to that pilot, I'm jumping in the cockpit.
I don't worry about it, man.
I gotta be in control, baby. I'm not sleeping. I want to know what's happening every minute.
I swear he will go to sleep before we get off the ground.
Yeah, 30 years
No
of
joke.
traveling, I always did that. No matter if I
He
was
just like-
if I was taking a flight from here to Memphis, I would be asleep before the flight take off. That's just how I roll, you know. But
That's crazy.
Hey, you know what? Good for you. I wish I could do that. I flew to Italy 8 hours. I was like this the whole time.
oh my God, no, I couldn't do that. No, I'd have my NyQuil if I had to fly 8 hours. Take half a bottle of it and go to sleep. But anyway, well, look, Joe, I really appreciate everything you do and
Yes,
have
thank you,
done,
Joe.
and everything else.
Thanks,
and,
Sue.
And
I will.
Let's kick around, maybe the cruise thing, and we got to make it affordable, and we got to make it make sense, and all that stuff. But I think we need to do something on a cruise. We haven't done that, and I've never been on a cruise, so it helps me to talk more about what you do when I go do things that you do. So, all right.
All right, we'll talk about it. We'll have 5-6 days to talk about it. So
We certainly will.
Yeah, well, there we go. All right, man. Well, Joe Leo,
right.
JBL Travel Group, you can reach out to him at 732-831-5200. Always travel with somebody you trust. That's what I do. So, Joe, we appreciate it, and thanks for joining us.
See you guys Tuesday.
All right.
Wednesday.
See you down in Costa Rica. I love that.
B-Dog, you're quiet today.
I'm not going to Costa Rica.
I know. I wish we could just take him along.
All right.
I know.
Take care, guys.
All right.
I'll see you.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
This hour of the show is brought to you by JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio, an organizer for the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise every year in May, where we go island hopping around the Caribbean. JBL Travel Company specializes in cruises and all-inclusive resorts for family vacations, group travel, destination weddings, and honeymoons for over 10 years. You should always take the Tiki Man's advice and travel with somebody you know. Reach out to Joe at 732-831-5200. Make sure you check out the JBL Travel Minute every Sunday at noon on Tiki Man Radio. During Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, you'll learn something new every week. That's JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. Goaltending services, our good friends Gypsy Travels will take you out to the sandbars of the Florida Keys. It's time to get off the bar stools and get on another bar, a sandbar, with Gypsy Travels and GTS Charters. And now with Goaltending Services Outfitters, you can get the equipment you need, you can get the apparel you need, grab you some drinks and some souvenirs. That's Goaltending Services, the elite place to be if you're going to a sandbar or being on the water in the Florida Keys. Reach out to them today. Goaltending Services. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Make sure you visit the newly opened Goaltending Outfitters upstairs from the Hurricane Hole restaurant at the dock. GTS Charters and Goaltending Outfitters. There's no better place to be in the Florida Keys.
In all you see, or was it that came down on me that night? A conjuring, I held on to that moment in light just to make it alive. Stood out there in the covering, in the baskings of a holy night, and I was lucid and conscious, and hovering like a firefly. My
lion stretched out on the canopy. He put his arms out slow, and I heard the whispers of silence floating down from the radio. So come on, I'm ready now. I got the feeling, honey, like I'm ready to roll. You see, I'm not gonna wait till the end, 'cause I got the burning fire in the bed of my soul. So the light from the pedal gun, 16 days under a southern sun. And there were times when I thought that I wouldn't mind it if I lost my mind out there. You wouldn't believe me if I told you so. The things I saw were enough to make the man in me, man in me. Make the man in me. So come on, I'm ready now. Go get your things out, honey, let's get ready to roll. Oh, I can feel the wave coming over me. I've been waiting for this day too long, just to let it all go. As a child, I was wonder-eyed at the thought that I might know a life in the ecstasy of rock and roll. I'm not taking it slow. I'm an arrow in a bow. You think that I don't know what it is that makes it glow. So come on, I'm ready now. I got the feeling, honey, like I'm ready to roll. You see, I'm not gonna wait till the end of me. I got the burning fire in the bed of my soul.
Tired? Hungover? Or just need a boost? Rehydrate, recover, and relax at IV hydration stations in Key West. Whether you're curing a hangover, supercharging your immune system, or enhancing your performance, they've got the perfect IV therapy for you. Choose your vibe. Kick back in their people-watching window seats with a loved one or a friend, or just unwind in serene privacy with soft lighting and lavender eye pillows. IV Hydration Station offers hangover relief and prevention, immune boosts and energy lifts, athletic recovery and beauty enhancers, skinny shots, semaglutide, anti-aging, and so much more. Their emergency-trained nurses will customize your treatment for maximum results. Visit one of their 2 locations in Key West, 328 Simonton Street and 1200 White Street. Call 305-509-0919 to book your appointment or just walk in. IV Hydration Stations. Rehydrate, recover, and relax. Looking for the ultimate craft beer experience in Key West? Head to the Southernmost Pint Brew Pub, 522 Front Street in downtown Key West. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. It's your must-stop spot for 18 handcrafted beers on tap. Available in 4, 12, and 16 ounces. Not sure which beer to choose? Try their flights of 4-ounce beers and find your favorite. The Southernmost Pint Brew Pub also offers wine, cider, seltzers, and refreshing non-alcoholic drink options. And the food? Oh yeah! Dig into their Scotch eggs, German potato pancakes, Thai peanut noodles, chili cheese fries, and so much more. Every bite's a flavor adventure. Happy hour runs daily from 4 to 6 p.m. with 25% off drinks and discounted snacks. Want to enjoy that wonderful Key West tropical attitude? Then enjoy their giant outdoor seating area with fun games and comfortable seating. After dark, enjoy their giant projector and building-sized screen and watch your favorite sports event and entertaining films. Planning event? Book their space for free. At Southernmost Pint Brew Pub, every pint tells a story. Yours could be next. That's Blast Beer Company, Southernmost Pint Brew Pub, 522 Front Street here in Key West. Open daily 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Blast Beer Company, around since 1992, making beer one barrel at a time.
Hey, this is Beth from Nailtini. Do you ever feel like getting your nails and hair done before vacation is a chore? Why not enhance your vacay experience by visiting us at Nailtini, 817 Duval? Our perfect petties will make your feet look fabulous in those flip-flops. Or maybe you want a beautiful blow-dry and style for your night on the town. Men's haircuts, facials, and waxing? We do that too. We live up to our name and serve you a martini or a drink of your choice during your service. Now, back to Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio.
Riding the train from San Francisco, I go back home where I belong. Took me a while to learn to wear a smile. Hope I'm right, but I could have been wrong. How long will it take to get into your heart? When will the sky turn blue? I keep trying till the end, things start to mend. That's the day when I'll have you. It takes time. It takes time. It takes time for you and me. It just takes time. It takes a little time. Time for us to see. I'm gonna build a big cabin down by the trees. Right now my pocket's out of silver, and I need shoes for my feet. It takes time. It takes time. It takes time for you and me. It just takes time. It takes a little time. Time for us to see. Bluebird, where are you about to go? I gotta get back to the Southlands. One thing I can't stand is the snow. Are you in a big hurry? another melody. I guess I'll get back sooner or later. Just takes a little time, can't you see? It takes time. It takes time. It takes time for you and me. It just takes time. It takes a little time. Time for us to see.
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Camys Grammy Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island replay with B-Man and Michelle, recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. You never know where he's going to pop up. On the Road with Rick the Stick, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time every Sunday. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Tuesday at noon, it's Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the student crew. Tiki Man Radio's internship from Antioch High School in California. The kids are learning how to produce and do their own show. Compliments of Tiki Man Radio. It's the Lunchbox Special with Surfs Up every Tuesday at noon Eastern Island Time. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, streaming live on the GTS Live Cam from the Legends Studio in Ottawa, Tennessee from 7 to 9 p.m. Friday, starting at 7 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shagging music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun. That's right. Keep having some fun with Tiki Man Radio. That's what it's all about. And I tell you, I don't know what I did to get Joe Leo in my life, but I got to tell you, it's been a lot of fun.
Well, if I recall, it was the Beach Buddha,
Sure.
you know, and all that.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
They were partners in the coffee business.
Yes, and then
Pandemic happens, and then they open back up, and he's like, I'm too busy. I got to do my own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I love Joe and Sue. They've been great. And what a fantastic, I mean, I don't want to travel anywhere without him.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. I'm actually going to Canada by myself, and I'm like, I need Joe, you know, I need Joe with me, but you know, there's yeah,
it's just a flight.
It's just a flight. I'm camping in Verona's backyard, so so it's just a flight. But even still, I feel like, ooh, I need Joe.
And when is that trip?
That is in August. And
the dates for her big party, you know?
Yeah, it's the weekend of August 16th.
Okay, with Jonas Lawrence Band.
Jonas Lawrence. No, it's just going to be Jonas Lawrence.
Just Lawrence, okay.
Yeah,
Cool. All right.
Jonas. So he'll be coming up. I think we may be flying in around the same time.
Nice. You and Jonas?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We've been coordinating that.
It seemed like there was talk about the Golden Girl going with you, but maybe
Well,
not.
I was hoping she would, but she's like, I ain't got a passport and all that jazz. And I'm like, come on now.
Well, just wait till you need it. Okay, just wait till you need it.
I'm like, come on now. Get on there. We're gonna sleep in a tent. I gotta air out my. I haven't used my bedroll because I can't take I can take my tent, but I can't take my cots. Those are too heavy. So I gotta air out those old bedrolls of mine. So
we definitely need to get the table covers for Panama City washed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Definitely need that.
Bleached.
I figure once we get the tent out, for the summer party, we'll get all that done then. And I've also ordered some stand-up things that has our app information and a QR code,
very nice.
all
I'm
that
glad-
stuff on
glad
there,
for that.
So that's going to be standing next to the tent. So that'll be kind of cool. Has a little holder there for stickers and,
Hey, that's even cooler.
Yeah. We just kind of, I'm not sure how it sticks into the ground, so it'll work good on the sand. I don't know how it'll work somewhere else, but we'll figure it out.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. But, Joe is fantastic, and it was just a match where we came together through a lot of reasons, Beach Buddha and all that stuff, but, I wanted to get to know Joe, and it was just a natural thing 5 years ago now to say, hey, let's start planning some trips, man. I want to go places. I want to do things. I'm not going to be landlocked. I'm getting the hell out of here.
There you go.
And I remember back then people were like, I ain't going nowhere, man. I ain't leaving the country. Okay. See ya.
Suit yourself.
I'll call some of my friends. They'll go with me.
Suit yourself.
Suit yourself. That's what you should do.
Suit yourself.
Let's do me first. Okay? That's going to be the new book coming out.
Yeah, let's do me first.
Let's see here. If you hadn't hit the like button, please hit the like button. I know it's kind of Mother's Day weekend, so people are kind of sporadically coming and going, but let's see here. Oh, please wash the table covers. Yes. Yeah, I think they're working on their third year.
Yeah. Everyone needs a little spot treatment in places, but
that we've got them down in Key West, and I think we got two of them down there, and they always get washed.
Yeah.
B-Man's pretty particular about stuff like that. I saw B-Man chiming in earlier.
He was.
Yeah, he's out there.
And Michelle, let's see. He said, at least you have no echo.
Yeah, it's the same video. There's something with the microphone on that, though. It sounds a little screechy.
On the...
On B-Man's. Oh, on ours?
No. On that video.
Oh, okay.
It sounds kind of like it's a USB microphone or something. I don't know. Listen to it.
Tired?
Hold on a minute.
Just need a boost. Rehydrate, recover, and relax at IV hydration stations in Key West. Whether you're curing a hangover, supercharging your immune system,
It's
or
tinny.
enhancing your performance,
Yeah.
you've got the
It's a little screechy.
Yeah.
Squelchy.
Choose your vibe.
Squelchy.
Kick back in their people-watching window seats with a love.
Yeah.
He said he's still here listening.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what it is, but it could be from the download on my end or whatever. I don't know, but it sounds doesn't sound as clear as like this microphone does or whatever. So
you got the high-tech microphone.
Could be the setting in the Zoom. I'm not sure, but anyway, hopefully it's just something else to do, B-Man. We were talking the other day, and I said, one of the reasons you and I have always been great friends is because we do everything together to make our lives better. Every decision we make is about making our lives a little better, We were so excited when we started the showcase the first 2 or 3 years there, and but by the third year we were wore out, man. It was getting there at 8 o'clock in the morning and not leaving till 10, and eating at the.
We were also 10 years younger too.
Well, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
We've aged a bit, and it's wearing on us.
Yeah,
for sure.
But. Anyway, what you guys got coming up on your show Wednesday there, Vito?
Some good music and inappropriate conversation.
Okay, fine.
That sounds about right.
Because you just never know where the conversation's going to go. I may, insult Uncle Alex by accident.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not going to. He's going to be in Costa Rica, so
yeah, he's going to be in Costa Rica.
It's hard to tell what's going to happen.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
That's right. That's right. We will be when your show comes on. We'll be at the group dinner.
Well.
In Costa Rica, and it'll be good to see everybody. That's always a good time. Everybody arrives. They're all excited. They haven't got on each other's nerves yet.
You all have fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Verona says Amber, her daughter, is taking her out for Chinese for Mother's Day.
God, I love Chinese food.
We had that last night. We had Chinese last night.
She's always like, will you only pick up something? I'm like, yeah, just go by Sweeney's or go by here, there, whatever. Whatever. I'm out here putting bar stools together. And she's like, do you want Chinese? I'm like, I always want Chinese.
One thing about Chinese, it fills you up, but it doesn't last long.
Well, I love sweet and sour chicken with fried rice. You want fried rice? Yes.
Yes, fried rice.
Yes. You want egg roll? Yes. Give me egg roll. Put those chopsticks in there, Well, there's only one place in town that I eat Chinese.
That's China Road.
China Road.
In Ottawa.
That's where we order from as well.
And they've always got 100% on their that little
their
bitty
health
old health inspection. Yeah. Little bitty hole in the wall.
It'd break
100%.
my heart if they did. It's all of a sudden had a bad one or something. That would just break my heart.
Break my heart.
I've been going there for years. Back last summer, they took the summer off, and just. I don't know what they were doing, but when they came back, I was like, "What the hell? This is BS. Okay, you can't be going and taking the summer off and not letting me know about it. Okay." I was all excited, and you weren't answering your phone, so I drove all the way over here because I thought maybe you were dead or something, And no, we just closed down. Well, you can't do that. Okay.
Can't do that.
Yeah.
They went on vacation.
Yeah, we're not.
They went on vacation.
You go on vacation. You stay here where I get fried rice. And I don't care when you call, what day you call, any day of the week.
It's 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
It'd be 10 minutes. Okay.
10 minutes.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
10 minutes. What's your phone number?
What's your phone number?
And
I love them.
I
They're
swear
great.
that is a script because even back home, I call the Chinese restaurant and then I get the same thing. 10 minutes. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
10 minutes.
And I'm like, okay, fine.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. One time we actually went in together, which never really happens a lot. Usually I'm picking it up, bringing it home, or she's picking it up, bringing it home. And for some reason we were over there and we went in to get Chinese food.
Yeah, we've been there. We've ate there twice.
Yeah.
Inside the little restaurant. Yeah.
And the last time we didn't get fortune cookies. Right?
Like, why did I get a fortune cookie?
And of course I brought it up. I'm like, now listen, I need to talk to you about not getting a fortune cookie last time. We didn't get no fortune cookie, and that ought to be some kind of sacred law that you just broke. Okay, in this environment, I should always get a fortune cookie. She's like, here, you take 5. I'm like, okay, fine.
There's 5 fortunes for
I've been
Your
the one
food
to
be
open
ready
up
in 10 minutes.
I've been the one to open up a fortune cookie and there'd be no fortune in the damn thing.
I've had that
He's
happen
had
too.
that happen before, yes.
Yeah, and of course you're like, what the hell does that mean?
Yeah,
exactly.
You have no future. Get out of here.
Stop reading into it. Mine was telling me to read Chinese and play sports yesterday. And I was like, all right.
Okay. All right.
Learn Chinese and play sports.
One of these days, I actually want to play the numbers that's on that damn thing on the lottery to see how lucky it really is.
I did that one time.
Oh, you did?
And but the numbers on the cookie is like one extra number or not enough. I can't remember how it goes, but it doesn't match up with like the Powerball.
Oh, I got you.
And I think it's like too many numbers or something. Then you're freaking out like, which one do I choose? It's on my fortune cookie. I must play the numbers.
Play those numbers.
Yeah. There for a long time, because I play the lottery all the time, and there for a while I was playing the same numbers that I came up with, and I had this strategic thing, and I'm still doing that. I play that one time a week. I just don't play it every time, but because she was like, well, what if your numbers suck? You should get the other ones. You might be luckier that way. So one thing's for sure, you'll never win if you don't play.
That's right.
But
I was gonna say, if all else fails, ask Uncle Alex which number to play, because it seems like he wins everything he gets.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
not the lottery.
He definitely wins. He definitely wins the radio.
Oh, he's the king of the radio contest.
Radio contest all the time.
Oh, Uncle Alex.
Yeah.
He knows how to be caller number 12.
Yeah.
Caller number 10. Caller
I'm the
number
DJ
12.
and I'm running a contest. I'm blocking his number. Okay. I'm just not. Oh, that's that same guy. No, he wins everything. We need a new winner. After a while, they don't even take the picture with you anymore because it's the same guy.
He's the reason they came up. You can only win once every 30 days.
Yeah. The beautiful Sean Crowley says, I will be thinking of everyone down in Costa Rica this week. Pictures and videos, please. Well, there'll always be pictures and videos wherever we go. You got to leave smiles behind, that's for sure.
There you go.
And, what?
B-Man, he's the restaurant, Foo King Awesome.
Foo King Awesome.
Yeah, they closed down there. That was their favorite. And it closed.
I tell you, what's fastly become one of my favorite places in Key West is Sushi Song.
Yeah,
Now-
Sushi Song.
All night long. Sushi Song all night long. Well, they
I like their rice beer.
They have great rice beer. They have great food. It's a little expensive, but and they got great ice cream. You should try some of the desserts sometimes.
Oh, I have.
It's really good. Really good. Me and B-Man went down there a couple years ago or whatever, and got dinner and had a good time down there. But Sushi Song all night long.
And the pint. What?
Pinchers has.
Oh, no,
closed.
Pinchers. Okay, I was like, what? Not the pint.
No, Pinchers has closed down. Now, what's Pinchers?
I don't remember Pinchers.
Yeah. Oh, I think maybe that's that other place we went to one time for lunch. Man, things come and go in Key West so much, it's hard to keep up with. It really is. And listen, y'all got to stop the crime down there. What the hell?
Right.
It's bad for business.
I think that was just a...
B-Dog and I were talking about it this morning. He says, well, it's just funny that Key West made the news. And I was like, well, that's because it never happens.
Right.
What they didn't say is the 17 people got killed in Chicago last night.
Yeah.
That's no news, or whatever. So, Pinchers closed down here. Okay. But the Pint... what does that say? On Duval Street, across from the... Yes, I know which one you're talking about. The Pint is also one of my very favorite places to go. I love their chips. If they get rid of their chips, I don't know, man. Their beer is fantastic. Everything's great there. You should... that is one of our official live cams in Key West. You make sure you go by the Pint. Tell them your Tiki Man Radio sent you, and who knows, you might get a free chip or something. I don't know. Right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Are you with me?
I'm with you.
All right, so sunscreen. You need to carry sunscreen.
Sunscreen. I forgot to get at REI yesterday a little tiny first aid kit, but I will run up here to Food City and see if they have them. If not...
We need a first aid kit.
Band-Aids for your feet.
Oh, we got Band-Aids.
No, not actually. We don't, and so I need to get Band-Aids.
Okay.
And just stick them in my little.
Well, there's
backpack
first aid kit in the
thing.
Tiki Bar. There's a first aid kit.
No, but they're not. I need it half that. I need a fourth of that size to put in my little. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. I need a tiny one. Tiny.
tiny. And let's see. I got Hippie Chick bought me some new hiking shoes.
I did. I got him some Brooks trail runners so he can use them all the time.
She goes to REI.
I love REI.
She starts calling people. Y'all need anything? I'll buy it.
Y'all need anything? I'm going to REI. Y'all
like, I don't need anything.
Same with Nutrition World. They're my two favorite stores. So I'm like, y'all need anything at Nutrition World?
I'm just looking for a reason to buy something else. I'm here.
I'm here, so y'all need anything?
The ambassador says she will have a first aid kit.
All right, sounds good.
Well, there you go. So I guess we're going to try to do a little bit of hiking while we're doing.
Yes, we are.
Watch out for them big snakes.
Yeah, big snakes and crazy monkeys. I'm not. Listen, I'm not hiking. I'm not spending all day hiking. I'm not doing that.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
One day you are.
Kevin and Angel and I will be down on the beach. Okay, he's looking forward to being down on the beach.
Maybe they want to go.
No, Kevin's not going hiking. I promise you.
You don't know. You don't know.
You might get Angel, but I'll tell you right now, Kevin is not leaving.
Well, then why did I buy you hiking shoes?
Well, it'd be comfortable to fly in while I'm sleeping. I needed some anyway.
You did need some new shoes.
I was like, listen, I'll just carry these. I just need some new inserts. And
listen, they were falling apart Skechers. I'm like, you're not taking those, man. It ain't gonna happen. I'm like,
come on, man, and they're okay.
He said, just buy me new inserts. I'm like, it ain't gonna happen. I'm like, you're getting new shoes today. It ain't happening.
Hiking and new shoes.
I was like, you need to.
What kind of shoes are they? Mo's already questioning the new shoes.
Oh, they're not hiking boots. They don't really have to be broken in. They're Brooks trail runners, so it's not
like a hiking tennis shoe.
Yeah, it's like a hiking tennis shoe. I wear those too to hike in. I prefer them over because I mean, like you need the boots like if you're doing some serious mountaineering, but for this kind of stuff, for trails, no. Hiking shoes will work just wonderful.
Well, Mo's kind of like my sister from another mother. She's always looking out for me.
Yes, she is. You don't really have to break these in. They're like tennis shoes with hiking tread on the bottom. So it's like
best of luck, she said.
It's best of luck.
I think that says she's not going to be hiking.
No, she is not. Yeah, y'all go enjoy yourself in the volcano.
No, actually, Mo, Lisa's going with me. So at least I got one.
Walking in the rainforest with that 32-foot python slithering beside you.
Lisa's going. Yeah, thank you, Julie. Brooks are good shoes, and I think he'll really enjoy them. I bought him some yesterday.
Well, B-Man says skip the hiking and hang out at the P-bar. That's exactly right. Yeah.
That's what he plans on.
Yeah.
No shoes needed there.
Well, if nobody else goes, Lisa's going with me. So I got one.
So, how many people are arriving in Atlanta at the same time?
There's going to be 8 of us on the same flight together in Atlanta.
That's amazing. And we all booked it separately.
Yeah.
And
8 of us.
Flying in from all different parts of the country.
Mm-hmm.
It's Donna and Bob and Larice and Flies and me and you and Tim and Michelle. That's 8.
I think that's why Donna said there's a party at the bar at the gate.
I think there's a Chili's now in the Key West airport.
Really?
Yes.
Is that what B-Man said?
Yes, I think he was talking about it on his show Friday night.
I knew he was talking about it, but I didn't know which airport he was saying that.
Well, it's kind of silly though, because it's great they got a Chili's inside the airport, and you don't have to go to that. What was it? $30 for 2 shots.
Yeah.
Bar.
30, the last chance bar.
The last chance bar to spend all your money here.
Yeah.
Is basically what it was, but they should they closed. You used to be able to go in the Key West airport, and you know where you go to put your luggage in there and get your ticket and all that stuff, or if you don't already have them on your phone like I do, and there was a little restaurant there.
Yeah.
So people could actually eat with you before you go off on your trip.
Yeah.
Not that anybody ever did, but it was an option.
Well, me and you ate there.
Yes, but I mean, like you as dropping somebody off or whatever, meeting somebody, that's coming in or whatever, you could do that. I guess it's more dropping off there because you come out a different way when you arrive. But they got rid of that. That's gone. And then they have a Chili's in the airport, so nobody in Key West can go to it unless you're flying. You know, which is probably, they're like, yeah, we don't want all them people here.
Did the family ever make its way back to Key West, or is it still
I don't
gone?
think so.
I don't think they're coming back.
Yeah, I don't
buddy.
think they're coming
I
back.
think they went to the museum up in New York. Or
The conch flyer, is that the bar or the, because there was a bar in the luggage area. And then there was another bar. I was thinking it was the Last Chance bar, or whatever it was. I can't remember now. But usually I'm happy to get there, and I'm pissed off when I leave. So that's just how it goes, I guess.
Yeah.
But looking forward to seeing everybody down in Costa Rica. Now, programming note. Obviously, we will not be here on the show next Sunday, as we will be in Costa Rica having a good time. And but I do have Jukebox Saturday loaded up. I worked on this 6 months ago, and it's ready to go. So Jukebox Saturday will play Saturday. I don't know when it will stop. Don't know when it will start. It's supposed to start on time at midnight. Okay, but I think I did this when we went up to.
Yeah, I think you had to get B-Dog to come and turn it and change it for you.
When we went up to Teleco.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember now why. I had the time set, but I chose Saturday for it to come on at 12 o'clock. Should be Friday for it to come on at 11:59.
There you go.
You know, and that was because I'm used to Jukebox Saturday. But anyway.
Well, I'll be around.
I got it fixed. Yes. All right. Well, we will see you down in Costa Rica. We won't be here next week. The following week will be Memorial Day weekend, and we will be here for that, catching up with everything that happens down in Costa Rica and all the good times we had. So we wish everybody out there, all you mothers, happy Mother's Day. And
oh, yeah, wait. If there's anybody out there, I'm talking to you, Michelle. If anybody out there who likes sci-fi stuff like I do, and I know Michelle does, but this is a funny movie that we watched this week. That Danny, he found it, and it's hilarious. It's really funny, and it's called Paul.
Yeah.
And which one was it, on Amazon or was it on Netflix?
I want to say Netflix
or Paramount. We've got those
Paramount
three.
Plus, but yeah, the movie Paul. It's about an alien.
It is great. It's
hilarious.
It's hilarious. You'll just be laughing and laughing. Anyway, if you like that kind of thing, definitely recommend seeing Paul.
Yeah.
All right.
Paul.
Yeah.
Paul.
Yeah, it's a really funny movie, so check it out. All right. It's time for us to get on out of here and let you get on with your day. Thank you so much for being a part of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man and Tiki Man Radio family as a whole. Thank you to Joe Leo for joining us to talk about Costa Rica and taking care of us when we are on the road in some crazy country somewhere that he does such a great job with. Coming up this afternoon, you've got Rick the Stick, the One-Eyed Bandit, with 5 o'clock somewhere on the road with Rick the Stick. And we'll see everybody down in Costa Rica. And of course, we got Tropical Country and Ride the Peace Train and all that stuff. But we'll see you down in Costa Rica, everybody.
See ya.
Have a great day.
I'd love to stay and play and sing for a while, but it's time to hit the road. Say goodbye, so long, farewell, bye-bye. Andy!
Goodbye to my friends, I'm glad you were here. It's time for us to go and get another beer. I like to see your smiling faces again, so goodbye, my friends, bye-bye. Thank you for the open invitation, your kind of laws and adulation. But look at the time, oh Lord, we gotta fly. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye.
All right, kid.
Hey there now, friends, it's time to go. But we'll return and do another show.
That's right.
When we come back, drop in and say hi. So long, farewell, bye-bye.
Yeah!
So long, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for being a part of Tiki Man Radio. We're going to roll you back to the base. So if it sounds a little funny, all you got to do is refresh your app. We'll see everybody down in Costa Rica.